Listen,
is,
I will
you know,
fight you to the death. Being a man using an illusion spell to disguise as a woman is not a femboy. At most, you're a crossdresser or you're a cosplayer.
Feeling a
not
little bit
fanboy.
worried there, Star. Feeling a little bit worried.
Dude, okay, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
No, I
Steam,
am with Star on this.
I've been seeing a lot of
I am with Star on
fair.
this.
I've been seeing a lot of femboy
That's
slop
fair.
on Steam. You know what I really hate? When you draw a femboy and you put breasts on them.
yeah, that's not a fanboy.
Yeah.
That's a tomboy.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, I see so many. You know, whenever you see a game named something with femboy, you just immediately know that's slop. You're just
A femboy.
you're just
A femboy that is though a person is a male that acts or like looks like a female though, right? That's a femboy.
A femboy is basically just a feminine man. It's like a tomboy is it's a feminine man is a femboy, a masculine woman is a tomboy. That's how that works.
Yeah,
Them isn't completely.
Well,
off.
not exactly. It's
I mean,
more
there is
like
also
the
androgynous. Androgynous is just a
on
matter
you.
of you can't tell.
I
a
count it.
femboy is
It's
someone
close
that
enough.
a femboy is a girl that acts like a boy.
No.
That's separate
tomboy.
from that's
tomboy.
separate from a muscle mummy, who is extremely muscular.
Okay, right. Yeah, that is the thing. So there is muscle mommy, which is basically just a very masculine.
All right. I've looked up the definition. It is a slang term for a boy or a young man who expresses himself with traditionally feminine characteristics.
But here's the
This can
important
be
thing.
through style of clothing, this can be through
femboy
makeup,
is not
this can be
trans.
through mannerisms, but while still identifying as a male.
Yes, that's very
so
important.
absolutely, Ilnum is indeed a femboy in every sense of the word.
There's one thing I hate about people when they see...
No, that's not. What are you saying, Andrew?
This can include adopting feminine aesthetic through style clothing, such as through skirts or thigh highs, makeup, mannerisms, and while still identifying as a male.
Okay, hold up.
It literally checks every box.
Wait.
Your solution is not making you a femboy. That's making you a transvestite.
It's...
What?
We don't use that word anymore. It's called a crossdresser.
Guys, it's a...
I mean...
What are you guys talking about?
Okay, listen.
It's the same thing.
No. Ilnim is a femboy only if he himself puts feminine clothes over his own body.
Okay, let's stop this. What are we doing?
Are we really?
How did we get here?
What is the difference between putting an illusion on
please,
Who is to blame for this? Who do I blame?
Andrew, blame Andrew.
I blame Andrew.
I said femboy Ilnum, and all of you lost your shit when I was correct.
Please start tell me that this got recorded.
This is it's not recorded, but it's live, so you can if you go open the stream, that's the first thing you'll hear.
Yeah.
This needs to be clear.
I stand by what I said, alright?
Okay, hello, hi, welcome to the actual stream. We're done with the pre-stream. It's wonderful. So, D&D Fragile Frontier. Hello, hi, it's me to the left. I am the Dungeon Master, Starlight One Aurora. If this is the first time you happen to be here, if it's not, then that's great. You recognize all the players on the right-hand side. Everyone is properly equipped. Great, good to see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players. That's great. So,
and was muted.
That's also fine. I'm sure I can live with that. Let me also open up Tabletop Simulator and let me share that to you guys. Tabletop Simulator. There we go. Being shared. Oh, no, come on. This is so tricky. To drag Tabletop Simulator, I need to put the mouse so close to the X button, but not click the X button.
Oh no.
Anyway, we've done it. Yeah, we're in Tabletop Simulator. Now, I'd like to just recommend, and also in Roll20. So, I'd like to first point out to everyone that we are in Cossetia. But when we last left off, Litney and Sara came to Cossetia, although Dinok also happened to be here. they were here for various different reasons, but essentially to meet someone. Litney wanted to meet an ancient wizard that she promised to meet 200 years ago, but better late than never, huh? And Sara is here to meet her to be a stepfather.
I mean, they haven't married yet, so is he technically
I
her
said to be.
stepfather?
I said to be. They are
Seriously,
the mom and her fiancés. So it's a to be stepfather.
Mhm.
Okay. In Litney met Nadi in the hospital. That's all the way down here in the bottom left. And also, Sara decided to stop by the Aurora library and happened to come across Starlight One Aurora. No relationship.
Yeah, no relationship
No
whatsoever.
relation. Yes. After informing her about her decision, about her position, issues.
Yeah.
Starlight promised to help her. She would communicate at a later date. And now, by circumstances, both groups have come to the NIMR, the National Institute of Magical Research. So, before anything else, I would like to just read out a small description over here. One of the most prominent institutes of the world, the National Institute of Magical Research, is staffed by several prominent wizards and researchers from across the lands of Earth, and even from the Mountains of Fire, thanks to the recent ceasefire. It is the largest building in the lands of Earth by occupied floor space, and currently protected by the green dragon Murklow Dragclaw, uncle of the blue dragon Ryu. I won't specify any other details as of yet unless someone wants to roll anything. But yes,
Can I?
Feel free.
Alright, cool. Would it be like history?
Yeah, feel free to roll history.
Yeah, sure.
What do you want to specifically know about,
So this you just mentioned their father, right?
Father? Oh, Mercury. I can't. I wrote this name. Why can't I pronounce it? I'm like an idiot. Like, being very generous there. Murklow Dragclaw. That is the uncle of the Blue Dragon Ryu, who you guys have met.
I'm wondering what he in terms of politics or office or anything else of that nature, territories,
He's, by the way, I mean, I guess
what he is.
Oh, well, you've just rolled. It won't take a very high roll to know some basic information. The more you roll, the higher I'll give you.
Okay, okay, it's just +4 then. Plus guidance, of course. Not a very good roll.
You know what? While you're doing this, I'd like to take you all in to the National Institute. So, to do that, we dive inwards. And here, I present to you a map, which I have this map prepared just for the sake of making it a little bit easier to know where everyone is for the sake of roleplay and whatnot. I even have it over here in Tabletop Simulator, which is not fully occupied because I forgot to put some people in.
How many inspirations does Dinok have?
Everyone right now has 2.
I'll just use 1 then.
So Dinok is over here. Oh no, he's big.
There we go.
Dinok, you're destroying the goddamn table. So,
gosh darn Dinok, every time you break the world, every time.
I didn't do anything this time. Mister just hates me.
You didn't do anything last time.
Listen, I might hate you, but that's irrelevant. That's unrelated.
Just existing for this man.
Okay, yeah, I got a 24.
24?
Not bad for him.
Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Actually, really good for him.
Good roll.
Oh, yes. Okay. I believe this should be 1-to-1 with everyone here. Okay, great. To explain. Murklow Dragclaw. You rolled too high! You cast Fireball on yourself! No! Okay, Murklow Dragclaw is an older green dragon who sealed away his ability to see the future to actually live past adulthood as one of the very few sane green dragons. Because remember, green dragons, they can see the future. And that drives them insane and makes them act in very strange and weird ways. This guy gave up that whole ability, sealed it all away so that he could actually, operate as a person.
I can see the future.
I can see the future! You'll explode! I can see the future! You explode from the inside out from an eldritch horror invading your body if you blink twice. What?
You didn't get that reference, did you,
now
Star?
Now you can see the future!
I don't know about
it. I'm on fire!
So yeah,
Anyways,
he's essentially he doesn't run the place per se, but he's effectively it's the local dragon, you could say. He's here. He keeps the place running, you know.
Mm.
Again, in Constitutia, there's like multiple layers of protection. This is probably like the second most protected building in at least the nation, if not the world. You know?
Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not like he really needs a protected dragon, but he is here. He does help out at least because he's invested in the operation of magic. So let me explain to you first how I'm going to do this. Litney, we're going to start with you first. You are in this room. Okay, let me explain the layout first. You might notice that there are multiple rooms. Now, to the left over here.
All right.
We have Sara and Mary in Orlando's office. This place is it's got a bunch of tables with like tools here and there, like a bunch of little magical items being made or taken apart, several books open on the counters. It is, by all intents and purposes, a weird kind of makeshift lab more than a research area. What looks like free space is kind of scattered with little trinkets. It's a bit unorganized,
Okay.
There are like very nicely kept places, but some places aren't. And Dinok just died and undied, okay. Over here, this section is like a separate part of the office where it's there's a wall that seals it away, and you open. There's a small opening. You just go through it, and it leads to like a lab area. And over here leads to an even expanded lab area between like all the buildings and between all the other rooms. Now up here, Dinok, Solstice, and Linda are all waiting in a small, like kind of a lounge area / waiting room for various different reasons. Dinok has come to deliver a letter, dressed not in his clerical outfit like usual, but a fairly classy civilian outfit. Solstice is here because they have found something that they want to. Well, it's up to them. They want to explain, but basically, they're here to meet Orlando for some reason, and Linda's here because she's basically just hanging out with you for a moment. She's kind of stuck waiting for something to happen. Like she's got plans, but unfortunately, she's kind of like it takes time, and she doesn't have anything else to do. She doesn't have a home, so she's hanging out with you guys. On the right-hand side, we have Litney, her daughter, little Zaral, Zid, with actually his proper token this time. Not this! Custom.
Seriously, you have that set up and everything.
Also, by the way, I put it in general. That's how Dinok looks. Right there.
Oh?
Except without his lantern. I put it in general for everyone else.
Okay, here we go. Now we have Zid looking a bit more proper.
A nice.
Look at how cute he is. Look at my boy.
How cute he is with that knife.
A cute little owlkin.
I'm gonna stab someone.
This owl doesn't hunt. This owl is very efficient when he hunts mice.
Stab.
Also, Enadi's here, and she's like really excited. She sees a lot of pretty books. She can't read any of the books because they're filled with magical, complicated mumbo jumbo. She can barely read them either way. Even if they were in common, she would barely be able to read them. But still.
Has she even learned how to read? I thought that was one of the things that she can't read.
That's why I said she can barely read them in their common.
That was one of the things Litney tried to teach her.
I know, you started teaching her, but it takes more than a week to teach someone how to read.
Well, no, duh. It just has also. Oh, I thought she left some homework for Inadi.
She's been in the hospital.
Inadi never did the homework. Yeah, she did at least make sure. It'd say,
Listen, it's bad enough I'm stuck in a hospital. I don't want to have to also go over this stuff while I'm trapped in here. How could you do this to me?
He gave homework to a child with no supervision and no incentive to do it.
Oh, right.
I just accidentally forgot to not do the thing.
I forgot I have Inadi's token there. I'm going to put her on the back as well. Okay, so now we're good with that. And Razzle, by the way, Razzle is here too. Where's your token, Razzle? Here.
She's in the wall. Razzle's in the walls.
Razzle, you're here to meet the green dragon, the hauncher of this place. You're currently waiting here in the lobby.
I'm doing business.
By the way, down here, this square thing which you see over here, that is an elevator. The elevator takes you all the way up, and then basically over here and over here, specifically that it's not visible, but those are other like rooms and other parts of the building. You don't know what that is because that's a different section if you go all the way down. You imagine there's stairs somewhere, but you know you're on like the 10th floor, so you would prefer not to use the stairs. I would say to the left and the right, and you can't be fully certain, but probably up here also. That is the end of the building. That's like these are windows right here. These 4 things. Yes.
A quick question.
Yes.
What's the fall damage when you fall downstairs?
Oh boy.
I'd imagine half. I'd imagine you take normal fall damage and you just half it, I guess. Like, don't forget, my fall damage is pretty insane. I had to dig out the rules because no one's ever taken fall damage yet.
But because we're not dumb enough to.
Just imagine someone falls out the window, they're fucking dead. Unless they can fly. Which, like,
the Barbarian decided to test gravity with.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay,
the Barbarian.
Now, listen. Now we're going to immediately start with you, Litney. We'll start the session with you right here on the right-hand side. You're in the office. You have the old man here with you. You know, pacing back and forth, looking at various different books, trying to find something specific. That's not this one. No, this is. Oh no, this has happened to me from last week's stuff.
Being a wizard, she's probably gonna be like, "Did you check the section and on mystical places?"
No, it's now listen here. That's not what I wanted to look. That's not what I want to look for. I already know about that. That's fine. Don't worry. Okay, it's fine. So, before we begin, do you have any questions you want to ask me, or should we? Do I have to introduce myself all over again? I don't know. I mean, how's your memory after 200 years?
Surprisingly, I had amnesia for a month, but I remember I remember our letters quite well.
Okay, so I'm gonna just out of character really quickly remind you of something. This is Lariate McSponel. You can, if it makes it easier for you, you can call him whatever makes you remember his name. His title is
the Eyes of Solomon.
Yeah, the Sage of the Eyes of Solomon.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
She she does is
just
with
really
full name.
quickly, just a really quick like one sentence summary. It's a title earned over a decade spent researching the ancient wizard Solomon and his long scattered legacy.
You know what? Since Litney's is trying to flex on the fact that she has pretty good memory, she will use his full title and how he got the title, and his main in research in the arcane.
Damn, Litney yaps for 5 minutes.
Yeah. And he basically the man stops you partway through your yap. It's like, okay, listen. Now listen here. I don't need you to waste my limited time on this world recapping my own deeds to me. Thank you very much. Now, how much do you know about Solomon? Well, not nearly as much as me, but I suppose the question is, do you want me to start from scratch or do you want me to just give you the cliff notes? It's slightly important to our story, given the fact that I need your help looking for one of his greatest creations.
Okay, so what was the name that I need if she knew about?
Solomon. You know that he in the letter he asked you for your help because he wants your expertise to find something called the Solomist. That, however, you don't really know what a Solomist is because that's not really common knowledge. That's something you'd have to spend as much time as he did, researching.
She shakes her head. I know not of the psalmist.
Yeah.
Perhaps you're a busy man. You can give me at least the more important clip notes.
Okay. Before anything else, you're as aware as anyone else that he just kind of like gestures, looks over to the other person in the room. There are two people. Zid is one person, but also there's this unknown wizard who doesn't really know about. I'm guessing that you must be her daughter, Sara Zaral. Oh, very perceptive. The Dark Master. The moment he says that, she narrows her eyes.
Litney,
there's a little sparkle.
Litney holds her hand up. Litney holds her hand up like
he just waves you off. He says, "Now listen, I'm not here to squabble with you or whatever your moral choices are in life. I seek one thing and you seek it too. We are of a mutual accord, which is why I reached out to you even when you were a wanted criminal." He gestures over to you. Litney, congratulations on outliving your crimes.
Yes, but history seems to find a way to reveal itself to the masses.
Yes. Do you know the true reason behind the lost history?
Do I need to roll a history check?
I'm going to tell you right now, you don't know.
No.
He's going to walk.
Does she know it? Does she know it by any other name besides the lost history?
You do know that currently it's the year 662, 664, era of Rora. But before year 0, no one remembers anything. All of history was lost before year 0. So for the past 664 years, that's the only history that exists right now. Like, there was a foundation at some point, just no one can remember it. It's all gone, lost time. You know about that. Like, it's been called the lost pages, the lost history, the forgotten era. Well, that's one thing it's been called, the forgotten era. But
why don't they call it a void century? for any of you One Piece fans out there.
You can call it anything you want, but essentially it's you don't even know if it's a century. It might have been millions of years even. It could have been like millions of years of history gone. No one knows.
But Litney will clarify, like, I know that a huge chunk of recorded history has vanished from public knowledge. Why? Why is it? Why do you ask?
I have earned my title researching the ancient wizard Solomon, an elf whose legacy stretches far back into the ages before history. He died in the year 164, reaching the end of his life, so old he had lived that his body petrified slowly and turned to dust over the course of his final days. He just kind of just looks over to you. Can you comprehend how old an elf must be to face a natural death?
Litney shakes her head.
A great majority of his life and his arcane research was conducted during this forgotten era. Even he could not remember any of it. His notes are scattered, yet studying him has given me great insight into many of his lost teachings, which I've been able to help bring back into the world. He just kind of gestures out to the side and looks up to the sky.
Yeah.
The end of history. Do you know it's staring at us right now? Right there. Up in the sky.
You mean the barrier, or she dares not speak the name?
No. Beyond even that. And by the way, Litney, at this point, I would like you to roll history.
Yeah, because Dinok mentioned this shit when he went mentally insane.
I would dress up. Yeah, I know. I want you to roll history to remember to see if you remember one specific detail.
The ancient fucking words.
Hold on, I'm waiting for Roll20 to load up. Because I need a refresher on if she's proficient or not. She might just have a +5, but you know.
Wonderful. I appreciate this greatly. I need to have your character sheets at some point, just easy access for me. I could just reach over and, I could look at it right now. I'm just curious.
How do I change my tokens art?
Can't you download them?
I have it on Roll20. I can download the PDF, but it's a bit awkward. Also, if you're looking at the character sheet on your phone, that's such an awful thing. What are you doing? Why are you over here on this page? The third page? The fourth page? Where are you, Litney? Yeah, it's right there. I have a +9 history.
Alright, I'm rolling.
Secret roles are here. There are 2 commands that let GM see role results hidden from players. Oh. That's something new.
How do I edit?
I'm gonna add my glimpses from a distant past, so that's gonna be a extra D6.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me what you roll, by the way. I'd like to know.
Oh dear God.
29.
You didn't need that much.
29.
Okay.
Almost a nat 20. Almost a nat 20.
I don't think having a higher roll than 15 would have helped you in any way, shape, or form. All I need was a 15. So yeah, as he says that, you're taken back to a time that feels, honestly, it feels like it's been quite a long time, quite a big journey. But it happened like just a few weeks ago.
Litney
when you and Dinok faced, was it the gem, the big gem or something like that, which was trying to attack you people on the opal If you fought that opal that faced you on that mountainside as you were climbing,
Dragged us into the
the
dream
same
world.
one that cursed, Sara, Litney,
Litney.
you remember that Dinok was the last one left behind. He saw his true
Mhm.
form. He saw beyond. And and then once you dragged him out, he just sat there, staring up the sky, eyes blank and cracked, and he muttered a single phrase. Dinok, if you will.
The sky is fake.
Litney will
And
repeat.
that was
Well,
not Kostatia, if you remember correctly. That was the real
yeah,
sky he was looking at.
yeah. Litney will mutter or quietly mutter that same phrase. Is obviously for it's not quite enough that it's to herself, but also the others
Understandable?
can hear.
Yes. He glances back at you. You mean the sky above this one, correct?
She shakes her head. No, my a long lost brother had an incident
No,
where
I
he
mean, no,
saw the
that's what,
con.
no, what he means is you mean the sky about this one, about this fake sky. Remember,
Yes,
there's the eternal fake night sky, and he means the sky about that one?
yeah.
Yes, okay.
She
And he
yeah.
says,
She knows this is fake. The sky
so
is
you
fake.
know
But
that much at least. The concept of sadness, Larian, caused the grand reset 664 years ago, where they erased almost all of human history to erase the sadness within it. That is a fate that may
so
one
that
day befall us again, though there have been measures taken to avoid it a second time. The first grand reset,
Litney,
however, has made us lose so much. I've using
Litney,
what little I could of Solomon's works. I've reached back into that time and recreated as much of his research as I possibly could, which leads me to the Solomist, the greatest creation of this ancient wizard Solomon, whose legacy stretches back into the ages beyond history. It is an item that has the power to violate the rules of life and death, bypassing the requirements to resurrect the dead. Similar to the Philosopher's Stone in legend, the Solomist is inherently different and it isn't the product of alchemy in any way, shape, or form. It instead possesses the power of a god, though it has no divinity or will of its own. Can you imagine that? A false god, a simple tool at your disposal. That is a
such
reason why I needed your help.
Litney pauses for a minute. Such an item. Many countries would be going to war or just to uh, brandish its power.
Oh, to remain hidden even if the centuries I spent looking for it, along countless other wizards, explorers, agents of higher beings scouring the land for artifacts. The Solomist either doesn't exist or is gated beyond a realm of this world that none can enter. The realm between life and death, the very thing the Solomist has been built to manipulate. That is my working theory. So either all of the years of work I put in are for naught, and there is simply no such thing. However, I do not believe in such a coincidence. It exists, it's out there. However, how to get there? I believe I require the knowledge and power of a proto-lich, someone who has reached the realm of lichdom, yet didn't step in completely, still retains their mind, still retains that humanity, has not been tempted by the power within.
Litney looks to Sara.
I felt the
Just
I felt the
quietly,
glancing blow as well.
Yes.
No, Litney. It's almost like almost silently communicating to each other. Well, he's got two privileges here. Kind of look to her.
And then Sara just leans back a bit. In that case, I myself have also gone through some similar situations. Why have you never reached out to me? Just looks to you.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks to her, and then just like there's like his bushy eyebrows just narrow a bit. You can see his mustache like twitch as if he's like twisting his mouth into like a wry smile, and he says, "Tell me, if you were to put the actions of yourself and your mother side by side, who would you pick?" She just Sara gives a small smile in return and just shakes her head. That's entirely fair. That's entirely fair. And he just looks to you. And so that is why I need you. He looks to you, Litney. Despite despite waking back from the dead after all this time, you have re-achieved most of your power, I see. Although you're a great deal shy of what you once were. The fact that you've not taken to raising an army of the undead, fortifying your defenses, going in there, plundering all the magical artifacts you can find, lead me to believe that you still possess a decent character.
I know fully well what would happen if I raised the dead, an army. The only thing that I remembered was my name, my daughter, and the urge to create an orphanage. I, as you could see, she points to Sara. I have found my daughter, and if you've read the headlines lately, I have also created my orphanage.
Yes, an orphanage tied to Mercule, the god of death. Very, very interesting choice right there. I'm sure that won't be an issue.
To be fair, it was kind of while I did not have my full memories.
Yes,
and I owed a great debt to Sir Doug the Header.
Yes.
For at least is giving us some sort of protection for the time being.
Doug the Header. He just kind of like strokes his beard for a moment. I don't know about him. But perhaps he doesn't deal with things involved in my realm of acknowledge. And he just like shakes his head for a moment. And he just looks to you. Well, after coming this far, I think it's funny fair to all. By the way, Inadi has just found her way into the storeroom. And in the moment he just sees that, he's like, "Oh, wait, no, get back here. Slipper." He's like, "Wow, look at that. That's a cool box. What's in that box? Don't touch that box. That box has my old books in it." What do you mean your old books?
Wait.
Like, that's a lot of books in here. It's my diary. What do you mean that's your diary? That's like gotta be like 100 books in here. I'm old as shit. What do you expect?
Litney will raise her voice.
Oh my god, you write so much. It's like, but Litney, he writes so much. Look at that. He's got like 3 big boxes just for his diaries. How does he do that?
Let Litney speak.
What did I tell you about going through other people's things without permission?
But I can't read it
She's
anyway.
giving the mom voice. No, she's giving the mom voice.
Okay, I'm
Sarah
sorry.
knows that mom voice.
And then she's gonna walk over and say,
My
energetic one.
apologies.
This one, by the way, notice they are almost the same height.
He's got the inch. You know?
No. He's got him beaten like about a centimeter.
Damn.
Must be high heel shoes. Who knows?
Yeah, but Litney's like, my apologies.
Yeah.
She's one of my orphans, the orphans I'm taking care of. Same with young Zid here.
One of your orphans or one of your students got a lot of magical power in that one, I see.
It's a bit complicated.
After all this time, I think it's only fair you ask me a few questions before I just go ahead and monologue to you again.
Litney.
Time's not infinite for either of us. I mean, it might be for you. I don't really know what you are right now, but time's not infinite. I've only got a few more centuries left.
Litney looks to Sara, takes a deep breath. Ever since I've learned about the Solomon, even remotely, that there's something that could bring me, give us the ability to cast true resurrection for free. There has been a burning question in my mind. For someone who's lived my life, I've learned that there's no such thing as a free lunch. There will always be someone who's paying for it. And with such an item you described as having the will of a false god,
no,
I only have one.
The power of a false god with no will. It's just a mere item.
Yeah, power. Sorry, power of a false god. But I have only one crucial question. With something so devastatingly powerful, what is the actual cost to casting free true resurrection?
Oh, I see you asking the big questions now. He strokes his beard. So you wish to know the power. You wish to know the cost for all this power. What is the price for unlimited life? To break the boundaries of life and death? I have no fucking clue.
$5.99.
Then you just like you just see no. You know those anime moments when and you hear the characters hear that and they just fall to the ground.
Star, I hope you understand. You would have insta killed me if you had him go $3.99. No,
yeah. I avoided that. I was so tempted.
Trials.
I was so tempted. And he just looks to you and he's like, listen. I said, listen. Oh, how am I supposed to fucking know? It doesn't even exist in this plane of existence. Like, every single document that covers this item has been lost to the sands of time. I have only barely been able to understand this, and not just because I found like, oh, here's a book that explains what the thing is. No, I've had to put together hundreds upon hundreds of ancient books, just research manuscripts from like half-written scripts that have been like coming out of the decayed mind of this Solomon bastard. And then I've finally been able to piece together that such a thing exists. I am certain within a shadow of a doubt it exists. It can do what I'm saying it's doing. However, how does it do? I don't know. We'll have to see it first, right? We have to find it. And then once we find it, we spend time learning it. That's what everyone does. You know that it's an ancient artifact. You go to the ancient artifact and you start learning the ancient artifact. Maybe it works once a day. Maybe it works twice a day. Maybe it's something that he just kind of just shrugs. Maybe it needs the souls of the living to work. Maybe you need to pay it gold. Maybe you need to give it diamonds. Maybe you need to just. He just shrugs. I don't know. What do you expect from me?
I don't know.
I don't have the item.
Wizard theories. Maybe process of elimination, hypothesize. He's
I have given you many hypotheses right now. What do you want from me other than that? I have given you all the. I given you hypotheses. The eye is like, listen. 100 years ago, if you asked me about the fucking train, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about it. And he just like gestures vaguely south. And now they're building a fucking train. They're building a metal giant that works on its own. You just put coal and you just turn on the engine and boom, it'll move and it'll carry like hundreds of people in one go. Can you believe that? Such a thing was imperceivable to us like 200 years ago. And now it's just there. It's possible. The mechanics I understand because now I can see it. There's information about it. But if you told me such a thing 200 years ago, how would I know where to start? Huh?
Well, I mean, just like Lindy's like, even I could tell that there's probably some sort of high cost for something like that. But I just was hoping that you had some sort of theory on it.
It's like he looks to you and says, listen, I have many theories. However, they're unsubstantiated. I know one thing, it existed. It existed during a time when a lot of people were alive. And unfortunately, we don't even know how many people died. Maybe nobody died. Maybe there was an item that kept everyone alive. However, we can't know for sure because all of history during the entire time period no longer exists.
Litney just sighs exacerbatedly.
It's like, listen, I could come up with theories. Maybe I could say it only works once a day, or it's like the soul has to be truly willing and free. I could give you all sorts of bullshit. I could give you all. Listen, he said, I could give you all the lies you could want to hear if it'll make you help me. But that doesn't really build a trusting relationship, will it?
Do you at least have some idea of where we might be able to find such an item? Because
if I knew, I wouldn't. It's an if I knew, I would have found it within the past 200 years. Do you think you're the only one necromancer? Do you think you're the only one who's like special in that way? No, there are other necromancers. I can't trust most of them, but the few who I have been able to trust are not very useful because guess what? None of them have seen like the end of lichdom.
Hey, Litney.
Well, hearing that he doesn't know, Litney's like,
it's like, oh, listen, I will need your help to start looking. I have vague ideas. I first off fully believe it is not here in the lands of Earth. It's not the peaks of ice, mountains fire perhaps, but I believe it's somewhere to the somewhere to the west. So either the mountains of fire or going further to the plains of wind. However, even going that far, because the plains of wind is where like the most unearthed artifacts would be there. You'd be able to find ruins, mostly preserved. The local, vast area where it's hard to find anything, and the local tribes don't usually go and
cut them off. What about a floating dragon island?
Floating dragon island. Floating dragon island. Floating dragon. The dragon of the floating rain.
Yeah, Litney uses prestidigitation to make a mini version of what she saw back in the Forbidden Forest.
His eyes open wide, seeing that. Wait, no, wait. Wait, have you seen it?
I was in the Forbidden Forest when I experienced what I described as existence itself just recently. It asked us a question. It asked for a question and gave us an answer. This was my answer.
I've heard about this. He just kind of like, strokes his beard. I've met quite a few people who've encountered such things. However, none have had the answers I wanted, and I myself have never been able to see one of these myself. I believe it chooses people at random, and unfortunately, I've unlucky enough to not have been chosen. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe that person who built this stuff doesn't like me. Or maybe I'm just unlucky. Maybe I'm just shit at finding things. But what you're describing and showing me can only be one thing: is the dragon of the floating rain. It's a sacred site, the grave of the very first ancient dragon. One of the only places to remain unscathed from the forgotten eras. That, he gestures towards it, that has existed before any known time that we are aware of. 600 years, try maybe 6,000 years. He shrugs and he just looks at it, strokes spear. So the actual location of it, well, I can immediately tell you one thing. No one has been able to directly approach that place because it is hidden behind a powerful barrier of wind that constantly changes, but people have seen it from afar. He reaches over, just pulls out a map, slaps it on the table, spreads it out, and as he gestures towards it, he points towards the Plains of Wind. It is a location that exists somewhere about the Plains of Wind. However, you would need... Oh, what's... Oh, hello there. It's me, it's Starlight. I guess I threw this into the void at some point, which is floating in space. Yes, he gave us a plane of wind. It's it is a floating island that exists somewhere here and constantly does move about. You would need to have we need to start an expedition, get an airship, travel across the mountains of fire, hopefully avoid getting shot down through any anti-air defenses. And then we'd have to start searching for it. Once we do find it, we have to find a way through the wind barrier. And if we can reach it, perhaps it's tied. If this is... I imagine that you asked for how to revive your children because you were talking to me about that as well. So that must surely be it, right? If this was the answer you got for how to revive your children, as esoteric as it might be we have to go to that location and then you can look. It is the perfect place to have the runs of life and death intersect. A corpse of the first ancient dragon filled with so much power that it refused to fall to oblivion. When the rest of the world fell, maybe, I don't know, once, twice, however many times it happened. Oh, this is perfect. There's so much we need to do. Yes?
Litney will ask the question, and if it turns out that this location is but one of many clues, what shall...
No. She just shakes her head. No, it's very unlikely. Listen. This world may be vast, there may be a lot of interesting places out there. But you don't have the grave of the first ancient dragon as one of many clues. The only reason I've never gone there myself is because, one, it's really difficult, and two, one, it's really difficult, two, it's really expensive, and three, I had no reason to believe that this was tied to it. Yes, perhaps, you might think, grave of the ancient dragon, of course it must be really cool and interesting. You must have to want to go there. Listen, I'm not going to go fly into an active war zone to discover whatever this thing is, when there are other people out there who've been trying to do so and failing constantly for centuries.
Then...
By the way,
what do you...
out of character, guys, it looks like the campaign might be going to the Plains of Wind.
Yeah. Seems like it.
Yep.
That might be, by the way, the end game. Who knows?
I would also like to say, I find it very funny that this guy has mentioned 3 of the most milquetoast answers for why you wouldn't go over there. I heard ancient sacred dragon site. You really want to touch that with even a measurable pull?
Yes, okay.
The fucking dragons are gonna snap their heads directly to your
and also,
ass.
he also does, after all of that stuff, he points out, it's so far away. People will try to kill me if I go there. It's expensive. And he also say, also, I didn't want to piss off every single dragon in the world who might want to just hunt me down, and to exterminate me.
Litney just sarcastically said, "Oh, and here I was thinking, and you being too old would be the excuse you'd use."
Shut the fuck up! My bad back is not being an excuse 100 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've overplayed that too. I overplayed that card too much. No one believes me anymore. It's like, well, maybe you shouldn't be overplaying that card. Oh, fuck you. What would you know? You got the power of the eternal youth on your side. I was a corpse till like last week. Oh, fuck. I feel like a corpse. How about that, huh? Maybe show me some respect because I'm an old bastard. It's like, why? Just because you're older than me? Yes. Yes, that's how it works. You respect your elders.
Litney holds her hands up to both of them.
And then Nadi's like,
hold on.
wow,
I would like it to be known.
It's like they're all kids. And Zid's like, Zid just looks over at Nadi with the most, I cannot believe you said that of all people's eyes. You've never seen Zid emote like this.
I would like it to be known.
Yeah.
Dinok.
With the naughty. Only with the naughty can he.
Hold on. I'd like it to be known. Dinok, I believe, is realizing the true pain of having a fucking 30 in goddamn passive perception, basically.
Oh yeah.
Because he's probably hearing all of this shit.
You did use one.
But yep. Litney did is going to ask one more thing.
Yeah, you ask one more thing and then we move on to Sara.
So now that we have a heading, how do you expect me and my daughter, and possibly anyone I want to bring with me, to get there unharmed without causing an international incident?
Well, first off, your guest, the royal family, which does make some things quite useful. He says, I'd have to talk to Orlando over there. We'd have to get something set up. He kind of gestures over around you at like the entire general building. Well, as you can see, I do work here for this country, so I would have to tell them about it. But I'd limit it to just like maybe the king and a few other people. So we can't raise all the funds we could possibly want, but we could get like the bare minimum we need to go over there and investigate at least. And if we don't find anything, we tell them nothing. And if we find something, it's too dangerous or whatnot, we just do our research, figure it all out, and then we can think about if it's too dangerous to reveal to the world.
Then he nods. And what about the dragons? Surely they wouldn't like us to mess with a sacred site.
And that is why we do not tell them.
Loose lips sink ships, I see.
We don't tell them, and we try to find one or two who are let's say we don't tell them. I say we don't inform all of dragonkind, but we do take like one or two dragons and we try to convince them like individually who we believe will respect us a bit more, and we could you get them to act as cover up. We'll figure something out. By the way, I'm gonna be ending this section and going to Sara if you're okay.
I'm fine with that.
This is all kind of stuff which we need to figure out later. Little conversation and details.
Yeah.
But I think that's the mainly party stuff. When the whole party gets together, we can like talk about this at some point. Who knows? Maybe we'll have an entire session. We just argue about where to go next after the clown session. So, Sara, you've been led up.
Yes.
This elevator, which is you've been in the elevator or two. They're like some elevators are like just basic wooden platforms that raise with like pulley systems or whatnot. This is the nicest elevator you've ever been in. It's pretty cutting edge. Well, first off, it's all kind of metal, which is pretty cool. And as it goes up, it doesn't really have you barely feel it. Like whenever you've been on an elevator and you're going up, you can tell. Like, it's shaking. It's almost like there's a carriage that's just being lifted up by a dragon and it's creaking and all that stuff. But this one, it's quiet. The one reason you could tell it's going upward is because you look behind. You can just kind of like look out and there's like the front door and then there's like it's got glass in it, so you can just kind of see like the different floors pass by one after the other. This is unfortunately all inside the elevator, all inside the building. This is not like one of those fancy elevators in a hotel where you can just look out the glass and see the city outside. This is built, unfortunately, for safety, not for a pleasurable viewing experience.
Yeah, I mean, still,
it's pretty good. And Mary's like, wow.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Like, wow, I've never been in an elevator this nice. Like even
Sara,
the one in my boss's tower is like it's kind of, it rattles a lot. You know, that looks like it should be. It's one of our finest. You know, it's not. I wouldn't say it's our best piece of engineering, but hey, it's how we learn how to make elevators really good. Our best piece of engineering would be like elsewhere in places like I'm telling you about, because that's classified information. So how you doing, kid? So you're Sara, you're Olga's daughter, huh?
Yep, I say with a smile. I am feeling a little bit awkward in this moment because
the man is, to describe him, he is a human. He's the most human you've seen. I mean, he looks pretty decent, but he does just look like a regular middle-aged uncle. You know, like he's handsome for, you know, he's got a fairly handsome structure. Don't get me wrong, but you know, your mom's hot.
No, he's not your uncle.
Yeah, but you know, look. I mean, I know he's not. I know he's not your uncle. I'm not gonna insult the king by saying this guy's him. He's not a he's not a member of the royal family, but still, you know, he's wearing a, like, despite being a person of extremely high status, being, you know, one of the lead magic architects, he's dressed in like just fairly decent work clothes. There's not a speck of like jewelry on him. The most exotic, he's got like a utility belt with some few potions and tools, and the most exotic item on him is his little tiny, like a pet axolotl in his pocket, a stone-colored one.
Aww.
This is a man who looks humble. He looks like he could just be a plumber or an electrician. You wouldn't take him to be one of the most important people in the country.
To be fair, I have met a lot of strange people in this month of my life.
Yeah, but the thing that makes this man strange is the fact that he looks very normal.
Yeah.
And you've met a lot of strange people in this past month. You've not met a lot of normal people.
Yeah, so when I look at him, I simply say, "You're pretty normal." In a good way. Sorry.
Oh, no, thank you. You know, I like being down to earth. Keeps me humble. You know, sometimes, you know, I do remember just how much power I have, and it's a little terrifying. Like, yeah, I like making things. I like learning how things work. I like improving things, and it's kind of what I do. It's the one thing I'm really good at. Oh, God knows I can't really cook or anything. But then when I think about the fact that the stuff I make could just shape lives, they could just like completely shape an entire like state. If they get used in the wrong way, or if I do something wrong, if I fuck up, and it's just I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. If I mess up, then that's just, it's just a lot, you know. It's really strange, and I don't really know how to deal with. He just kind of gestures this, so it's a little awkward. I didn't really, honestly, I'm just really happy that Olga got to finally see her daughter. She's talked about you quite a bit, you know. Well, granted, she knew you. She lost you when you were a baby, so it's mostly just been talks about that day. Just little talks about how she missed seeing your smile, how she missed seeing your little hands as you grabbed her. She called you really strong for a baby, by the way. Almost broke one of her fingers.
Sara chuckles a bit. Yeah, that sounds like me. But well, I have to thank you too.
Yes.
You made my mother happy while her family was gone.
He awkwardly shifts a bit, blushes a bit. Oh, thanks. I try my best. Sometimes I feel like it's just not really enough, but sometimes all we can do is really just try. Mary, by the way, is watching this. She's pretty close behind. She's not getting in the way. She's not casting fireballs. Ignore the art.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Do you mind helping me shrink Dinok down a little bit? He's a bit big.
Oh no! When did this happen?
I can't make him small. I don't know why, but let's roll. Just really does not want to cooperate.
Okay, I'm gonna move Dinok over here to this corner, and then I'm gonna put this one over here.
Sounds good.
Okay, we're good now.
Sounds good.
I do like you pointing out that she's not casting fireballs, even though her sprite is, because it's just like, hold on, let me get the candles for us.
No, don't cast fireball! I'm not casting fireball, I'm casting fire hand. Oh. No, wait!
Burning hands!
Burning hands is worth.
No. I'm not.
How do I solve
sprinkler systems?
Perhaps if I cast fireball.
Okay.
I'm casting burning beam.
Yeah, sure. And now as you're talking to him, so he looks to you, and it's a little bit awkward, but he gives you a seat, pushes over some things so that, there's place for you to actually sit and, look at stuff. It's like, well, first off, I've heard a bit about your condition, and I've been looking into it, he says, gesturing towards your opal arms and whatnot. And, well, he reaches into... He opens a drawer and pulls out a package. It's a very neatly wrapped package. It looks like it's 3 layers of paper or something. I don't know. He just pulls it out. He just sets it down. I don't know. It has a little bit of a clink on the inside as he sets it down. Almost like there's something metal on metal bumping on the inside of this package, and he just slowly slides it over. So this is what I've been working on based on just the working theory of what you got going on. I'll need to actually look into it a bit more. Perhaps have a doctor to examine it. I've been asking around and getting, we can go to the medical institute, get a pretty decent doctor to look at it. I've been pulling a few strings to see if we can get a famous surgeon as well, but that might be a bit much. I don't think he could really do too much, but at least he could maybe tell the composition of what's going on. He just kind of gestures towards you. This, at the very least, should ensure that it's impossible for this to spread, to grow in any way, shape, or form.
Sara looks at the box very much intrigued, and she takes it.
Yes, do you open it up?
Does she take it?
Yes.
So yeah,
imagine if she shook it. He's like,
try
no,
opening
no.
it up. At first, you're like, okay, it's kind of like, He used pretty generic, bland wrapping paper or something. Interesting choice. You tear the wrapping, you open it up, and you see a bit nicer wrapping paper underneath. You're like, oh, okay, he wrapped it up like a gift underneath that. Okay, that's kind of nice. You open that up, and it's got this. It's this pink, this very pink, cutesy wrapping paper. And he basically, ignore that. You can tear that through that frost. I wasn't sure how old you were, and I was told about all this. So this looks like a man who was like, you know what? I gotta wrap this up. Oh wait, maybe I should use a different wrapper. And he didn't want to tear the old wrapper because it's like, oh, it's really good wrapper,
Yeah, of course. Likely excuse.
I mean,
Yeah, I understand why
Yeah.
my mother likes him.
He seems to be a man who's trying really hard to be considerate, even though he's like not exactly 100% sure what's going on. Like he's like, he just, instead of being able to read the room, he just tries even harder. And if I don't know how you open that up, tearing it up or opening it carefully, up to you.
I open it carefully because
Opening up carefully, there's a metal box. It's a very nice metal box. So we're talking about, it looks dark, almost like it's made of obsidian or something like that, but you can see the gleam of metal, weapons. This is a very nicely polished. You reach out, you grab it, you slide it up. It's like if you buy a new smartphone and you open the box, the box just slides open very nicely to show the inside, the second half of the box. And within that, you see a metal bracer. It's a to explain this metal bracer. It's more akin to, rather than something just goes around your entire arm, it seems to be adjustable. Like it's got one solid metal part, and it's got like these straps. These straps though are also made of a pretty strong metal. It looks like, from your knowledge of metals, adamantine. You could probably strap this around your arm pretty good.
wow.
Whatever your arm size, it could work. And it would, even when you bulk up, it wouldn't be uncomfortable when you go into your frenzy mode. And engraved onto it is the symbol of the Grimcore clan, the angry boar, which is on your belt. I wasn't too sure about the exact sizing. I've been told that you have the ability to change your size to some extent. And I didn't really know what kind of decorations you like, so I presumed a little bit. I'm sorry for that.
Sara looks at the bracer. Sorry, it's pronounced bracer, right?
Yeah, I think I said
bracer.
gauntlet, bracer, whichever you prefer. It's
Okay.
really just it's close enough.
Okay. Sara looks at the gauntlet and she puts it on.
Yeah, so
Trying
this
to
one could
see.
go on. This one could go on either arm, whichever one you want. He does say, I recommend you put it on your. Well, I'd say you put it on your offhand. It's more of a defensive item rather than an attacking item. It's up to you, really. I don't know if you. Yeah, when you use items with both hands, it's not really my expertise. I'm not really a blacksmith. I more just make magical items. And as you just slide it on, whichever arm you prefer, it latches on pretty nicely, and you can just feel. How do I see this? You feel as if that was like a volatile emotion that you've been feeling up till now that you didn't even register properly, and it just feels like there's a calmness now. Like something raging inside of you that's just been brought still, and now you suddenly realize, oh, was I feeling shit this whole time?
Damn.
So this item doesn't have a name yet, but its effects are very nice and simple. First off, it makes sure that you cannot forcibly be affected by any transformation, including polymorph, against your will. That's one of the main. That's the main thing it does. And the second thing, +1 AC.
Yeah, the Barbarian desperately needs more AC.
Yeah, it's not like an insane magical item, which is like, oh, it gives you like plus, but it's pretty powerful. The fact that you're just safe from polymorph now, and also being affected by whatever's going on. It doesn't undo stuff, by the way. It just prevents anything new from affecting you. So, Sara, are you here in NinjaPod?
Oh, okay. So you said that it doesn't. So it allows me
So,
to.
listen, transformations and, like polymorph and other things that will affect your body, unless you are willing, it cannot affect you. So
Okay. Okay.
if someone casts polymorph on you, turn you into a cat, it wouldn't work. If someone casts enlarge reduce to shrink you against your will, wouldn't work.
Okay. Okay.
So those wouldn't work, and including your the whole arm transformation thing, it doesn't negate it, but it stops it from progressing.
Okay.
Again, and there's a +1 AC. By the way, no attunement. You just have to have this item equipped. That's it.
That's
Right.
good. That's good.
Right,
That's
I hope
good.
you like it. I did want to make it, a bit more powerful, but I couldn't really make it work with, the main effect of it, which was supposed to be to prevent more transformation.
I look at the gauntlet. I look at him, and smiling, I say, "Thanks." It feels like the gift of a father. Thank you.
Oh well, I'm glad you think that. Woo. And he just mutters under his breath, but you can hear him clearly. Oh damn! I can't wait to tell Olga that. She's not gonna believe me. Anyway, I'm glad you like it. Please have a seat somewhere. I mean, well, you're already sitting. Sorry. Would you like something? Tea, coffee, chocolate? I got chocolate. Candy. Don't really have any candy. We had to get rid of it after the incident.
Sarah's eyes light up at the mention of hot chocolate. Oh yeah, hot chocolate.
Oh, absolutely. And he
It's like,
walks over here to his laboratory and opens a metal box. And he basically just pulls out a thermos. And he walks over to you with a few cups. He puts a few cups down, takes his thermos, shakes it a little bit, and starts pouring out hot chocolate. And it's like, ooh, this is one of the newest technologies I'm working on right now. And it's called, well, okay, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't actually have a name because it is just a thermos. But it's a perfect thermos. And then it's a thermos where it will never reduce the heat. Well, as long as the magic item lasts. You do have to worry about the item, about whatever you put inside going bad, because it does extend shelf life by about 3 weeks, but that's about it. But it does make sure that you put something hot inside it, it's gonna stay that same temperature. Even lava, by the way.
Really?
Yes, we have kept lava inside of it, and we put it inside of a block of ice, and we've taken it out 3 weeks later, and it still retained the same temperature. Granted, that particular thermos was completely destroyed after the fact, so that was an expensive test, but it did work, and it didn't melt the ice. Perfect heat insulation. Oh, it's honestly, we did make some of this just because we wanted to make the train and other technologies to avoid the excess heat caused by friction. We didn't want to install extra cooling systems and all of that stuff. A little, I don't want to get into the technical stuff, and then maybe it's oh no, please, by all means, go into the technical stuff. I want to hear more about this. Can I put a fireball inside of it? And would it just actually hold it? And he just pause it for a moment. It's like, I've never thought to test that.
Oh God.
That could be interesting. What if we do? But I don't. It doesn't actually pause time. Would the fireball destroy the item, or would the fireball be held inside the item until we open it up and it shoots out?
dear Lord,
It's
just imagine if,
especially
if
what if he
Jacqueline
casts
was
fire?
here.
Yeah, it's and she starts talking, and he just pauses for a second, oh, actually, I don't
And
know
it
who you
was at
are.
this moment that Sarah understood that she and her mother have the same type.
Yes, you have the same type of an awkward nerd.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
with the addition of your joke there, I can now 100% say, Sara, your girlfriend might be that kind of wizard.
Oh god.
Listen,
Third
listen,
time she has mentioned
listen.
fireball.
I need you to stop. I need you to not prejudice her just because her art has her always ready to cast fireball, no
I'm
matter
not
the size
judging
of
her on the
the.
art. I'm judging you on the first thing she thinks about when finding out about this new heat technology is, hey, can we shove a fireball in there?
Listen, do not judge her based on her actions, appearance, the things she says.
I think the fuck I will.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, we have already gone over the fact that she is a pyromaniac.
Yes.
I mean, I also know that Sara's doing it, and look, there's Rez a Tomato right now. I thought they were an orc, but apparently they're trying to be a fire genasi.
It's wonderful. Yes. Could you guys give me like 1 minute? You just talk about yourself for 1 minute, and I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
Sounds good. I would
Okay.
like to actually
That's
mention
good.
something to you, Litney. I'm actually very surprised
Yeah.
you didn't mention the fact that especially when he mentioned how it could theoretically be in a place connected to like weird soul places or places that exist in between life and death.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm gonna be so honest. Turns over to Dinok.
I mean, I was tempted to bring that up, but I remembered that part of the clues to what Litney is looking for is at island.
No, it's absolutely fair. No problems with what you mentioned. I found it surprising that didn't get asked as a question.
Trust me, I was also kind of leaning on asking that, but to be fair, one of the biggest things Litney's mostly worried about is what the price is.
True.
Because there are some prices that Litney's not willing to pay. Especially when it comes to, like, oh, you must sacrifice, you give up the children she's been trying to revive. Yeah. So, if that Philosopher's Stone, oh, you must sacrifice 1,000 souls just to create one.
By the way, Dinok, Solstice will toss you a metal bottle.
Catches it.
If you open it, roll a d20 first.
I'm back.
Well, that's an interesting description. Dinok's been thrown a metal bottle and mentioned that if I open it, I have to roll a d20.
Oh wow!
Dinok would ask you.
Does it have a fireball inside of it?
I have no idea.
It's one of them.
He would kind of catch it though and look at it and then look over at you and just narrow his eyes, just go, what is this?
Trust me, you're gonna enjoy it.
It's one of those stupid fake cans of peanuts with the snakes inside.
Oh no! It's something he will enjoy.
Oh.
I am going to have him roll an insight check. Straight up. Will he? I'm specifically looking for a situation if he believes that this is a prank or if this is something he actually is going to enjoy or care about.
I mean, Solstice doesn't know your coffee preferences, but she assumed you would be a coffee.
No, I'm aware. I'm rolling an insight check though. Just give me a moment. What's his? Yeah, his insight is insane. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, 35. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's not a. It's a genuine gift.
I just put the unnamed gauntlet into my inventory, I am now at 21 AC.
Nice.
Don't you?
Okay.
Isn't he the best dad? Okay, so I'd like to come back to you guys. While you guys are dealing with what we're dealing with over there, Dinok,
Uh,
to explain why you're here specifically, you're here because you need to give a letter for, asking for a certain item. When you gave it to Orlando, he told you to have a seat in the lounge while he had someone else run by to the vault and pick it up. Like double check the item, pick it up, and all that stuff. So that's why you're sitting here waiting. Solstice is here. I don't know if Solstice told you what she's, what she's brought, but her
I haven't had a
item.
chance.
Yeah, but Solstice is they're also waiting here because their item is currently going through a security check. Because obviously
Yeah.
you can't just hand over something to you can't just hand over something to the head magic architect guy and just be like, okay, here, touch this crazy thing if you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You you haven't described the item yet, even to me, so you're gonna have to describe it.
Oh yeah, okay. You know what? I'll tell you right now. The item you brought is a bit of a strange thing. Now, at first glance, you thought it was a bit of a sword hilt. But then you realize, looking closer, that it's actually a small, like a smithing hammer, which, you would make sense of it because you are smith yourself. But as you tried using the actual item, it doesn't quite work. Like when it hits something, it doesn't have any force whatsoever. It's almost as if all momentum from any of your strike, no matter how hard you swing it, gets cancelled. Like it doesn't transfer inertia. Meaning it's completely useless as a hammer because if you can't transfer force, what good are you, right? It's not even useful as a weapon piece. But you're curious because it looks like it was deliberately made for something, but you couldn't actually tell what. And if you try looking into it more deeply as like a magical, magical item, if you cast identify it or have someone else cast identify, it doesn't really come with any particular information. It seems more like it's a part of something than an actual magic item on its own.
Yeah.
That's perhaps why it's the reason why it was left behind in that ruin, because no one knew what it was, no one thought of it as something important, and so you brought it here because it could be something useful. Now,
Yeah.
Sara, as you look around your soon-to-be stepfather's office, you see
I guess we'll come back.
you see like a lot of like interesting items. Like all of these things are tables, there's shelves, there's like little, there's some chairs here and there. Granted, it doesn't look like a lot of the chairs sat on. It seems like some of the chairs were just here just in case, there need to be chairs. You can tell he probably brought them in. They're almost like, they're kind of like, someone brought in chairs from a conference room just so that there's place for someone to sit. But he didn't know how many chairs he needed to bring. It's like, oh, well, here's a bunch of different chairs. So here's like, there's a swivel office chair, which he probably stole from someone's office. So that's probably just like a random researcher who's annoyed that there's no chair in his office. And you notice that over here, like this strange place right here, it's a big kind of wardrobe looking thing where you see a suit of armor and you think, oh, okay, that's kind of like a suit of armor. It's like, is that for someone to wear? Looking at it, like you don't really see like slits or whatnot in the helmet for like someone to like look out of. You don't wear armor yourself other than your little shoulder pad, but you can see that it doesn't really have like places where you'd open it up for anyone to actually put it on. So it almost makes you think like it's a statue, or maybe like, oh, is it like one of those kind of like you fought like animated armors before? You'd think maybe it's like that. It was made to be an animated armor, but rather than armor someone wore. As you're looking at that, your eyes are naturally drawn slightly to the side where you see the window. Looking out the window, you see the eternal night sky outside, which is kind of cool, You've never really seen anything like it. Like, it was morning when you came in, and even now, like, it's still not changed at all. It looks really pretty, though. A little bit cloudy. It's not really raining, though, at the moment. You can see a bit of the sky peeking through which is really cool. You can see like a star too, even despite the fact you're in a very well lit room. You should really be able to see it like that too clearly. And as you're looking like that, could you roll me perception really quick?
Sure. 1 second, because I am afraid.
What are you afraid of? I don't know what you're talking about.
Every time someone rolls perception in this campaign, is because something is going to shit.
Sorry, hold on. Did you say perception?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you say perception? I heard perception.
The 10 perception. So you're just looking outside, and all of a sudden you just see like, oh, hey, it must be that must be sunrise over there. And then for a second you just think, wait a second.
Sounds like someone
isn't it always night? And in the moment you think that, a beam of light crashes into the window. Not even the window. It's a part of the building you can't see. And there's a massive explosion. As everyone, there's a giant explosion. The entire building rattles. And a beam of light flies in, and flies towards you, Sara. Before anything, the armory we're looking at springs alive, jumps out, and it's hit by the explosion. Bounced so hard, it flies into the other room, and just like smacks right into here. This wall here, crumbling it, like spooking it out. She like jumps back, whoop, and change 1 second. Enter friends.
What in the God's name and with that?
Sara is immediately weapons up, because what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
so I would like everyone. Wait, stop before anything else. This thing, I make sure it's clear completely. I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, what the
For now,
fuck?
you see the true reason why I had you all present.
I had a meeting with a fucking dragon man. What the fuck? I thought this was downtime.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You forget there ain't no downtime at this party, mother.
I would like to say, Sara, you specifically see crashing in through the window in front of you between you and your soon-to-be father-in-law is a figure you can't quite make out to be male or female. With like tan skin, golden hair, wearing a suit of red and pink, perhaps might be an appropriate color. And you notice his hair, shiny, golden, illustrious, highlighted by 2 horns. Everyone, I would like you to meet the person who's on the thumbnail of today's episode for a reason.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of when they were gonna show up.
Please, have a look at what is clearly a gold fucking dragon.
Nice.
Time to get some dragon skull.
You talked about a sacred dragon site for 2 minutes.
As he lands, by the way, you see his form shimmer.
Oh, nat 20. Nat 20 from Litney.
His form shimmer.
By the way, nat 20 from Litney.
Illusions. Oh my god, that's nice. You know what? I'm going to add you also to the initiative right now. So, Litney, I'm going to add you in. Nat 20. What's your dexterity?
Okay, good.
She is on high alert.
What's your initiative?
Right now. +3.
Okay, so that's 23 from you, Litney. Good job. Now, let's add you to the initiative. Add turn. You get.
The Sentinel Shield is the best item I have ever gotten.
Sadness.
Yeah.
And
by the way,
you get. I'm gonna add all these goons to the turn order in. I'm gonna add all these goons to the turn order. That's gonna be a fun time.
Just add them as one unit.
I was gonna have him talk. Every time Dinok is going to try and open up and talk to people like Solstice.
I'm sorry. Would you?
Linda.
Do you actually want them to wait? Oh, Linda, you also get added to turn order.
He was gonna talk to them. He was gonna have a conversation.
Look, the only one that is below them currently is Razzle.
Razzle is in the
I'd like to genuinely imagine he goes.
I don't see you in the turn order, Dinok. Oh, you
I
didn't.
rolled an 8.
Oh, right. Your new token isn't tied to your character. I don't think so.
No.
Okay, I added you in. Don't worry, Linda's slower than you. She wasn't expecting this.
Can I mention something? There's a legitimate moment where he just goes, thank you. He would actually there'd be a moment where he'd debate opening it before kind of looking over to Linda and Useless and goes, actually, I'd like to talk to you both about some important things that have been happening. And then
okay, so here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing.
Before that,
here's what I'm doing. One second.
To that.
Here, do you see this turn order?
Yes.
Whenever you see the golden guy, he goes at 15. Then 14 is one of the night guys. All the night guys move in the same turn order. Then on Linda's turn, all the friendly NPCs move.
Yep. Dinok. Quickly roll me a d20.
Okay. By the way, combat starts with you, Litney, baby.
All right, let's roll a d20.
First off, seeing like, okay, hey, none of this.
All the windows are shattered, by the way. And new friends have entered and new friends have come in. You want to say hi to them? I'm sure that just because they are wearing black armor that blends with the night sky and holding swords and stuff doesn't mean they're aggressive.
Wait,
do these look like constructs? These look like constructs?
Who got a nat 1?
Dinok, did you actually get a nat 1 on your first use of that goddamn item?
No, I got a 3. So not much better.
God.
Okay, Litney, your turn.
Okay, Litney is immediately activating, and it's been a long time, so the kids are probably also just as ready to go. Undying Rage.
I feel like I've not seen that in a while. What does that do again? It makes it so you can't die so easily. I think what is a reaction to get back up?
No, I expend a spell slot once I hit 0.
Yeah, just no need for reactions or anything. It keeps going till you run out of spell slots or you hit maximum exhaustion.
Also, it does 4 necrotic damage with any enemy creatures within a 10-foot sphere. And it's a bonus action.
Yep. Here we go.
So,
here we go, baby.
Everyone, you hear the kids. It's with your high perception. You know, oh no, it's that bad that Litney has to bring them out.
So, is it 10-foot radius, right?
Yeah. Well, she's gonna head, and she's then going to use her
Here we go. I got a 10-foot radius on you. You're welcome. Oh wait, hold up.
Then what she's going to do is cast Summon an Undead and Putrid.
God.
If these things are alive, they have to make a a con save while in its radius. And
Assuming
it's
they are
equal to
not immune.
Litney's.
Assuming they are not
Yeah,
immune to
assuming.
poison.
Yes. So she's gonna bring it in between the two that are in front of her.
Right in the area for the old man.
Well, I thought he was already at the table.
You can see where he is on the map.
Hold on. I didn't double check to see where he was.
Litney, you were looking at the man, and behind him, just out of the window came these two armored people.
It's a Y with the two soldiers at the tip, you at the bottom, and the old man between you two.
God, this is
I
going
would
to.
place it up north.
This is going to be fun.
Oh yeah, I'll put your putrid undead up north.
Yeah, you know what? Just for adding extra flavor and lore in right now, once this break-in happens, you hear the gold dragon guy say, "All right, we get what we came here for, and we get out. We don't have a lot of time before the security system kicks in."
Yeah. In before he notices who he has to deal with.
Yeah. So
Wait.
what happens is
We're talking about one person, right?
Huh?
Got it.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker's gonna have a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and since the putrid undead shares the same initiative as Litney, I have to expend a bonus action, which I already used for Undying Rage. On this creature's turn, they have to make a con save. It's equal to Litney's spell DC, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I had to use it.
Okay, can I make a con save?
Yeah, if it's in it, once they're in its aura.
Yeah, is it when they start that turn?
I believe so.
Okay, remind me when they start that turn.
Let me actually look it up before we miss a trigger.
Yeah, and Litney will tell Zed and Adi, we'll tell the kids, it's stay back. Don't engage unless needed.
Okay,
basically.
So that's your turn, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good turn. A lot of setup. Solstice!
Yep.
By the way, I hope you guys appreciate the fact that I didn't give these people a surprise round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thankfully. Also,
if I gave them the problem is if I gave them a surprise round, they'd accomplish tasks and leave just in an instant, and I'm like, I couldn't do that.
It's also Dinok's right there. I would be personally offended.
I mean, a surprise round would affect everyone other than Dinok.
There.
Yeah. Also, I like the idea that they're.
Yeah.
I like it that Litney was the first one to just like, nope, spring it into action.
Yep.
Yeah, start.
So
okay,
it's
Dinok.
on?
Yes.
It's on the start of their turn.
Yeah, so on the start of the enemy's turn, or the creature within the aura.
Yep.
Okay.
And it is using my spell save DC, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Okay, Dinok.
So that is Litney's turn. Setting up and telling the kids, it's back off. Don't don't fight. Like if unless you really need to fight.
Yeah. All right, as it's also
on, but okay.
You know what I mean.
As you open the bottle, you smell a really good smell from it. Do you try it first?
With combat going on, I don't.
Yeah, it's a modifier of why you're at 8th. Why you have initiative of 8. I need to know this before so I can describe how it would be funny for you to have an 8 in initiative.
With no real instruction besides the one that that Solstice gave him, that he would really like it. He would go. He would smell the sweet, like the good smell, and go, "Fuck it," and just drink.
Yep, it's coffee. The best coffee you have probably ever had.
Oh, nice.
On a 1, it wouldn't have dispensed coffee for an entire hour.
Nice.
What is this item? This sounds
A
familiar.
bottle of boundless coffee. It's a metal bottle with a stopper attached to it by a little chain. It's a common item.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god. This is
so reason why you're an 8. Here's my idea. You put the stopper back on and securely put it back into your backpack.
Yeah, not genuinely. He drank it.
Yeah.
Damn, good. Puts a stopper on, has to put it into his jacket.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm gonna send you the link for that so you can get the text. All right.
Thank you.
For Solstice's turn, well.
Yeah, you hear the kids and know that something's up.
Yep.
All right,
okay.
I am back. What happened?
Old dragon trying to steal stuff. Probably your dad.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Very
question.
Time to die.
Because of the door, can I safely go here without triggering this fucker because of the door?
No. It's a swivel door.
Yeah, but it blocks the line of sight.
No, it doesn't.
How small?
Door.
All I'm gonna say is you can make an attempt, but it might not work.
Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna move there. What? And
So yeah, you're gonna be attacked now, not because he couldn't see you, but because he has he's got blindside. So yeah.
Nice.
Enjoy this attack.
Oh.
I'm gonna be, by the way, doing my evil tricks as a DM and going to actually roll a real pair of dice.
Nice.
Yep.
Just let me know if you roll crit.
Yeah, sure. Is it because you have the ability to cancel crits?
Yes.
You can't see him.
I can't see Solstice leaving and possibly getting hit.
Draw a line between
Nope.
you and him. Draw a line between you and that squire.
This is the last place I would see them, right?
They went one
fair.
further before they got hit.
Okay.
So that's a...
Nope. There we go.
That's a 22 to hit. Does that hit? It might not hit.
Nope.
22 to hit doesn't hit. That's amazing. So yeah, as you basically just bound past, just a sword comes down and just tries to like slash into your back, like woof.
You have to do better. It's
Your AC is 23.
as it tries to hit, it bounces off a magical aura.
Is that shield?
Nope. It's the equivalent of. It's the equivalent of.
I forgot you got that item which gives you a plus. Oh yeah, right. What does item do? Whenever you take damage, you must make a Constitution saving throw, and then you got it. Right.
It's a +2, and it's disabled for a minute.
I remember that's what you got for. That's what you got from the tournament.
Yeah.
Good job.
Pretty good.
So yeah, you're here. What are you doing over here?
All right. I don't know who the fuck you are, but you came into the wrong neighborhood, bitch.
Oh damn.
as Solstice marks the clearly not goon with Hexblade's curse.
Hexblade's curse. Explain to me what that is again.
It's the Hexblade's class feature.
It's a non-magical curse.
Well, it's magical, but you know,
So
it is a curse.
Technically, it's not magical
baleful
because
curse.
it's a feature doesn't use a spell slot and doesn't
Just
mention
because
magic.
something doesn't use a spell slot nor use a conventional.
I mean,
rules of magic
it's
doesn't mean
a
not magical.
it's a curse.
It's absolutely
That's,
magical.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We don't have much time. Let's.
Okay. Go forward.
And then that fucker's gonna get launched twice with advance. I would need to move down one more step to get advantage, right?
Yes.
Fuck it. We ball.
Oh, God.
Okay,
If you get
right.
crit, I
This
can't help you.
next guy is gonna make an attack against you. Okay, that's a 24 to hit. Does that hit?
I'm gonna use my reaction to add another 2 AC
Oh.
for the
Adding why
Ar-
2? How do you add 2?
arcane shape. It's a part of my armor. You remember it has
Oh, right.
basically
I forgot you can buff your armors and stuff with so many crazy items.
You sold me that armor yourself.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Oh! Don't worry, it's me. I'm the stupid one. Anyway, we go forward. So he tries to hit you and he fails to hit you. You are a force of nature right now. Which is great because you're going to be fighting a force of nature yourself.
Yep. That's
I'm
cool.
going to say this right now. Make your attack with disadvantage.
Wait.
Make your attack with disadvantage. Because he is
disadvantage?
affected.
So you take the 19.
He is affected by blur.
That's still normal than some 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. 19 does not hit at all. What's the
Okay,
CC?
I'm gonna use. Actually, can I use my one of my inspiration to still get advantage on that?
No. You can use an inspiration to re-roll. Inspiration can only negate disadvantage. You can't override disadvantage into advantage. You can re-roll, but it had to be another flat re-roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that and try to hit again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just roll a normal d20. Oh, that's. I'm gonna use my goddamn last inspiration.
Okay.
What the fuck is up with this today?
That's both of your inspirations.
Yeah.
Hold up, let me go over here and mark that.
My first attack.
I love this is the first time I've seen Solstice actually not do so well, and I'd love to imagine you come down, you try to like attack this guy, and he doesn't even draw his sword. He just uses his hand and just parries your blade aside.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
He doesn't even need to use. He hasn't even drawn a sword. He just with his bare hand just parries your blade aside. My.
Damn.
That's quite the impressive streak you got there. He just looks at. He's like, I didn't know that divinity could be so wasted.
No one's your god. Oh, we're getting into things.
By the way, I'd like you to meet the gold dragon, Orem.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
As you can tell based on the name I gave him.
A question. If I add a d6, what has they the chance to hit?
Why would I tell you that?
Okay. Did I miss by a lot or a little?
Again, can't really tell.
I don't know how much you mean by a lot or a little, but you missed.
Okay,
I'm sure he would probably tell us if he
I mean,
you barely
listen,
hit or
I would
barely
like
missed.
if you got really close, I'd tell you in lore. But as I mentioned, he just swats you away with his bare hands.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Don't forget, it is a
We got 3
dragon.
minutes left.
This is a dragon, but this is also my version of a fucking dragon.
Yep.
There.
That's the end. Oh, it's Sara's turn now. Wait, did you switch? What's going on?
What do you mean?
Wait. Litney had that turn. Solstice had that turn. Solstice has disappeared from the turn order.
I'm still here.
No, yeah,
I don't
Solstice
see
in
you
the
on the
turn order.
turn. Oh, I see in the turn order on one screen. Okay. On the player screen, I can see Solstice. On the DM screen, Solstice is no longer here.
What? What?
Look, on one window, I'm signed as a player. I can see Solstice 17.1. On the other player screen, I don't. You know what? It's fine. We do next turn, and now it's Sara's turn. Yeah,
Yep.
Solstice disappeared from the turn order completely. So it's 17.1, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna just add you back to the turn order. 17.1. So Sara, we might be ending the session with your turn right now. I mean, actually, no, I can go for a little bit longer. Hopefully, we can finish one round, please.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So first of all, rage, like.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah, I love to imagine that Orim just says this well, and he just basically sees, oh, I sense there's something bad behind me, isn't there?
It's mauled by bear. No, I'm kidding. That's the wrong character.
She-Hulk smash.
Dear God.
All right. So let's see. What do I hit them with? I mean,
The brick. The brick.
To be fair, they don't really do that much damage, so unfortunately, I guess we'll have to go with the chain sword.
All right.
By the way, do I get advantage because Solstice is on the other side or not?
Yeah, you get advantage. Wait, oh, yeah. You get normal. You get advantage because Solstice is there, but you get disadvantage because they're affected by blur.
So you could either
I
reckless attack, but
Listen. All I'm going to say now is you guys are now going to see what happens when I am actually trying at least to some extent.
It's gonna be good. I'll see it.
You're seeing now for the first time a dragon that's actually using their full kit.
All
And
right.
by that, I mean you're facing a dragon who's actually using the fact that, hey, I can cast spells,
So
I can cast blur, I can cast mirror image.
Barbarian is
all right.
is a
Let's
Barbarian
see.
doing it thing.
First attack.
By the way, a dragon who can wear armor.
A quick question.
You know what? I want you to know.
Those are 29 hit.
I want you to know. I said all of that, right? I hyped him up so much, and that fucking hits him. He's
Immediately.
I was like, listen, this is the dragon with armor and magic and spells, and he's.
Hold on, Star. I love the idea. Just like, oh, I didn't know divinity could be wasted.
Just so you know,
Yes.
If you hit him once, he loses blur until the start of his next turn. So the second attack has advantage.
Oh, okay. Then I roll it also again. Let's see. 22. Those are 22 hit.
22 is exactly his AC. You hit.
Yeah.
So he mocks this god. He's like, oh, what a waste of divinity. And he's like, oh, there's something bad behind me, isn't there? And then you just slash into him twice, like, oh, fuck, whoa.
Yeah.
And I like to imagine, what is a god to a man? What is a man to a Hulk?
I love that. The god, Oh my god, this is wonderful. So you've
No,
done
wait,
how much
Well,
damage
you
does
have-
this
wait.
do?
I have to say, damage in total is 37, 39, 41 damage.
Before that, Sara, do you have any form of non-standard sight?
Non-started sight. What do you mean?
41.
Blind sight, see it through illusion, true sight, tremor sight. Would work.
Mm,
I
no.
think you only have dark vision.
Yeah, I only have dark vision because
Okay,
of my race.
you've
but
done
for the
a
rest,
decent chunk of damage. Congratulations.
Reason I ask is the blur is worthless if you have any form of other vision.
Dinok, congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, but
Yeah,
you
we
know,
don't need
you are
more
you are
farming.
you are in another room in this moment.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So
And-
There.
and anyway, by the way, just a little thing. When when the guy says what he said to Solstice, and after Sara hits him twice, Sara then says, "Peony dragon."
wow, you're
Fair.
hot.
Who's saying that? Because
The dragon.
The dragon.
Few people who could say that right
The
there.
dragon.
Damn.
Listen, dragons
I just love a
dragons
girl that
appreciate
can
a
just-
hot woman.
I just love
You-
a girl that
Listen,
can
there's
just
nothing
kick
a dragons
my
like
butt.
more than a hot warrior who can beat their ass. Is that the end of your turn, Sara? That's your action. That's your bonus action, and now it's the dragon's turn. It's time for our beautiful, beautiful boy Aurum to actually do something. So
At least try to do something.
we're in a bit of a situation right now. A
You are.
tricky situation. Let me just double check something really quickly. What is this? This is what's your CR? Oh, an adult dragon is CR 17. He's a level 17 sorcerer.
Yeah, no, they're pretty scary.
Okay.
I don't really want to get to my turn.
I don't know. But all I'm gonna
Probably
say,
it is
we might not
tricky
hit
here.
your turn. I'm so sorry. Let me just take a look at this.
God, I wanted to end it with the most stupid thing Raz could do.
Oh,
Oh, you mean the Wand of Improbable Effect?
Well,
Imagine you
yeah.
get the wish right there.
Also,
You know?
no.
no. Imagine you come in, puny god, immediately gets G-checked by the mortal. A whole bunch of other immediate things start happening. Wand of Improbable Effect, and that fucking cat just casted wish.
Heck,
Litney
if I'm
is
getting
doing the
wish,
most-
I'm using it on them.
No, I'm aware. Still, it's the fact that
Also-
casting wish right there is insane.
No, no.
Also,
I'm ready for this
don't
because I
forget
did
to
the thing
place-
someone told me to do.
Oh.
by the way, Star,
I
don't forget to
do.
place the putrid undead above the one and Mook up north.
oh,
Yes.
right. Putrid undead, right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a generic token, and I'm going to use the token P for this.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
give
and
it
it has a five-
give it
5
an
foot-
aura of 5 feet.
Yeah.
Did I not put it down? What's going on?
No,
Nope.
It's fighting me for some reason. Here,
there.
about this guy, and it's got an aura of 5 feet.
Yep.
technology seems to hate Star.
It does. This has been established, though.
Okay, there we go. So, what will you do? Because I had plans. I'm not gonna lie, I had plans, but those plans were when he was fighting one of you just to overpower you, but now he's fighting two of you at the same time, and that might be a bit unfortunate. So,
You underestimate an angry barbarian. Never a good move.
Who just found someone they would consider their father.
Right next to
Yeah.
their girlfriend. She has to have that, you know that buff when you have to just show off in front of you. Yeah, no, that's happening right now.
Yeah, no. Right now, Sara's the one aura farming, not Dinok.
No, that's fine. He doesn't need to.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have him quicken spell. You know what? Actually, no. This is probably a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. Oh, but is he smart enough with all of the power he's possibly got?
He
Jesus.
just got clonked over the head with that chainsword twice.
This is wonderful.
I guess the question is, who is he going to prioritize first, the god or the barbarian that actually did damage to him?
If he stays there, that's the question. He might not. That's flanking right there.
So, because he can, he's going to do this. It's going to twin spell.
Oh boy.
1 second.
I swear if he has slow.
Slow doesn't require twin spell.
He's
That
going to
wouldn't
twin
really
spell,
help him.
dominate monster both Solstice and Sara.
Oh damn.
And
Good,
as he
good luck.
Hold up 1 second. Oh wait, it's charmed. You're right. He wouldn't do that.
Well,
he's
he
too
doesn't know
smart.
that. Wait, yeah, he's too smart.
I would also like to
Wait,
remind
no.
you, they have no idea Dinok is in the other room.
Yeah, they
Zero
don't know.
clue.
Zero clue. No clue. Oh wait,
Also,
wait! This is amazing. This is such a
What?
cool ability that's utterly useless considering the two people who are hitting them.
Oh.
Why would you use this ability? Okay, let me ask
Because he
you one
wasn't-
thing. Within the
he wasn't-
spear,
What ability?
1 second. Magic item.
He wasn't
spear
planning on
goes
being
with
jumped.
you.
He was planning on doing the jumping.
Listen, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. All right.
Everyone does have a plan to
Or
get punched in the
chainsaw.
face.
Or chainsaw by the barbarian.
Yeah, less reasons.
Okay, fine. I didn't want to do this, but okay. He can, so he will. He's gonna quicken spell cast invulnerability on himself.
Oh,
And seeing this, I don't think there's any chance of this actually working, but the wizard over here is gonna see it and be like, whoa, no, and she's gonna try counterspelling him. Let's see if this works.
Oh my god, the counter spell off.
How does counterspell
Yeah,
work?
also,
So
to be fair,
counterspell works very simply. It's a third level thing. If it's below the spell level, then you are able to instantly snuff it out. However, it's above, you have to roll a check, and you have to roll a spell check with your spell mod based off of the level of the spell plus 10, or 10 plus the spell level.
I mean,
So
yeah,
she has to make a
I knew
19.
like technically how it worked. I just couldn't remember what the bonus was to it. Come on.
It's spell mod.
Yep, I'm gonna look at that right now.
Come on.
Where's your character sheet?
okay. Question: what's her intelligence since she's a wizard?
I'd
Let's,
hope high.
Let's see.
oh well,
Actually.
if it fails, that's a 500G down the drain.
Why 500 gold?
You make an
Because
ability
it
check
costs-
using your spellcasting ability, so you
Ah,
actually
yeah.
get
Because
Yep,
because invulnerability costs 500G
yep.
to cast.
I love how invulnerability can be so easily fought by just using
Yeah, you
dispel
can.
magic. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Intelligence is an 18. Congratulations, is a +4. Is it like what? Just my spellcasting modifier stat? So that's a D20.
It's a spellcasting ability.
Yeah, so D20
I believe
plus.
only Abjuration
Yep,
wizards are able to
D20
get
plus
proficiency.
4. Let's go. Can you beat a 19?
19 or meets it, beats it.
No, it's fallen.
And it
Well-
can't, it can't get up.
Wait, his
What's- I'm looking.
Humpty Dumpty, did they fall off the wall?
No, it fell off. It fell to the ground. 1 second. Let me just look for it. I can't find it. It disappeared.
Reroll. God said that one didn't count.
I can't find it.
Roll on.
1 second. I'll be
roll
right
on D20. Star, just roll on D20 for now.
Fine. They said
Okay,
they'd be right
yeah.
back.
Yep.
Don't worry. If she
I
she
see
can't do
it.
anything,
I see it. It's
Dinok can.
hidden over here. I'm just moving my desk because that's the only way I can see the item. It fell on top of my power outlet. Let me just see. The number on top is an 18. Holy fuck, she did it.
Yep.
This
And
Sorry.
500 G down the drain.
What is a
And-
god to a dragon? And what is a dragon to a god? What's
my
a
God.
dragon to a human?
This
To a mortal?
This level 8 wizard just fucking counterspelled a level 9 spell.
Don't
And she
worry.
just
If
reaches
she
out, she's like,
couldn't,
no.
Dinok would've.
She just reaches out.
She locked in.
She just
She locked
reaches
in.
out and absolutely throws what's not a fireball in his face. And he's just like, fuck.
Fair.
As
fair
basically
reaction.
the spell gets cancelled out. And she's like, oh my god, I didn't think that would work. Oh, well,
I
that
can
makes two of
imagine
us.
I can imagine the dragon suddenly getting a tick in his right eye.
No, he's fine. It's like, well, that makes two of us, love. And he just looks to you, and he's gonna be like, well, you're clearly the threat, even though that one did manage to hit me somehow. And he's gonna basically take a swing at you, Solstice. Let's see, he can make 3 attacks. That's amazing. I love that.
Remember, you have to beat a 26.
Yeah, I have to beat it 26. He's got a plus 17 to hit.
Be pretty high. Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, he's an adult dragon with a magical weapon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that first attack is a fail. He only got a 22 with that. Plus 17, yeah, 22. So he's got a 22, a 25, and a 32. So that last one does hit.
Yep.
And luckily you can't counter that in any way, shape, or form.
I'm gonna roll my constitution.
So he's gonna attack you.
Second. Okay, I succeed with the save. So I still have 26.
Okay.
So hit me.
Take 21 points of damage as he doesn't do too well. Unfortunate. But he is a dragon. He will endure this. And he just takes a swing at you and you start parrying it, and he's like, oh, quite the powerful one, aren't you? And he just like twists his sword around and just stabs into your shoulder.
The first hit bounced off my aura.
Hmm?
The second one bounced off the shield, and the third one managed to sneak through.
I can't wait until he actually fire breaths and makes you do 12d10 fire damage.
Assuming you do need to remember that I can dodge that.
Yeah. You could, technically. Anyway, that's his turn. Wait, no, actually, just because he can. Wait, that's the wrong screen. Just because he can, he's gonna just step over here. Hello there. And he's gonna look to Orlando. It's gonna be like, well, Mr. Orlando, looks like it's time for you to come with us. There's a bit of a recruitment offer. Please,
Oh.
don't resist. You're being rescued. Recruited.
God.
I always get those confused. End of its turn. And now it's time for the goons. And now the goons, they're gonna do some goon stuff. They're gonna go at you. They're gonna goony.
The one
They
next
got
to
like
the
you.
undead,
Everyone,
the
don't-
bring up
Don't
the goon.
fucking say that they are gonna goon.
I don't know what you're
Uh,
talking about. So this guy is going to come over here. And now
did you roll
these two people
on
are
save
going to
the-
make 2 attacks each at Solstice with advantage.
Yep, assuming they can hit.
Assuming they can hit. Yep. So let me see. They've got a plus that one to hit. They've got a chance to hit.
They do have advantage.
Yeah.
A pretty small chance.
Yeah, they need to have us.
Oh, that's a
plus
natural
6
20
to-
immediately. Wow, okay.
If only Dinok were around.
If only Dinok's not here. What are you talking about? Dinok died ages ago. You need to learn to let go and bring in your second character.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Vildost.
Okay, so
Intro.
40.
Dinok's been dead for years. You have to forgive yourself.
So
Of course.
that's
sorry.
11 damage from that crit.
Mhm.
Now that's 3 more attacks. It's clearly not enough. That's a
success.
crit. Holy shit.
2
God damn it,
crits.
the moment Dinok isn't around. Crazy.
I'm genuinely surprised that these guys are actually able to hit you. They only have a +8 to hit.
That's the power of actually having advantage.
Dude, these guys, they have a +8 to hit. They need to roll an 18 or something to hit you. Actually, no, hold on. They need to roll an 18 to hit you at minimum.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 1 crit, 1 miss, 1 crit, and 1 last attack is that's a 19. That is a hit, but a normal hit.
Yep. And I need to roll. Can you roll the damage so I see if I need to be 10 or higher?
It's a 13.
Yeah.
Don't worry. So yeah, these guys lay into you, Solstice, and honestly, you're shocked. These two, you call them random mooks, but they are fairly well trained guards. Have done more damage to you than than Dragon. The fucking Dragon didn't do this much to you.
Give me a hot second. I need to do
Granted,
some rematch.
you do feel like it were like lucky hits or something, but at the same time, the luck is a skill. Is these guys managed to survive? This guard over here can't enter the fray. Mm-hmm.
Quick question. The first damage that hit me, that was 21, right?
The first damage that hit you dealt...
Yeah. Okay, then...
1 second.
11...
It dealt 11 damage. He critted and he got 1s and 2s for everything. Can you believe that? A natural 20 for attack and for the damage, 46 to 1.
And then 30. I needed to fix my health. All right.
Okay,
I
right.
got
So,
Stefano.
Sorry.
Yep.
Don't forget, I posted what Undying Rage did for clarifications. It's the 2 enemies within that world take 4 damage, necrotic damage, and don't forget that the one up north next to the putrid undead has to make a con save.
Okay.
The putrid undead is to the south. Is near the south one.
No, you told me you need to put him in the north to avoid the old man.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the old man, but it's near the middle one.
All right, there's miscommunication here, but yeah. Either way, they still need to make that con save.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So I'm gonna just immediately, unfortunately, do something.
Yeah, you shouldn't have reminded him because you forgot he had 3 over here.
Yeah, so these guys... This guy's gonna just come over here, and he's gonna make a grapple check against this man. So here we go. Can this wizard beat a grapple check? from the strong man. The strong man rolls a 7. Well, that's amazing. He rolled a 3. A 3 plus 4. Actually, hold up. No, I didn't give the proficiencies anything. That just mooks. The wizard
No.
rolled a
Keep
3
thinking
with a
about
-1. So unfortunately, despite the fact that they both rolled 3, they both have bad luck, but one didn't skip arm day. Unfortunately, this man grabs our boy, and they're gonna just jump off the window, out of the window, into the darkness.
The powerful wizard.
Wait.
He is no.
They're taking Lariatne.
Yep, Lariate has been taken.
Wait, hold on. Can I ask one thing?
Yep.
Doesn't the putrid undead get a attack of opportunity on that?
This is not the one next to the putrid undead. This is further than that, further away.
You still need to roll for this one.
And also to be what, that guy? What do you mean roll?
Yeah, con save.
Roll con save.
Or be poisoned.
That's a 15.
That's definitely a fail.
Really? Oh right, it's against Litney's DC, isn't it? So this man's
Yep.
poisoned. So this man, what's he gonna do? He wants to make sure that his opponent isn't like thwarted by a wizard, so he's gonna rush forward and he's gonna like stab at you, Litney.
Leaving the effect of the putrid undead, that's a opportunity attack.
Go ahead, Litney.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. What was the
melee attack with the spell mod.
By the way, just for the sake of making this run easier, I'm going to move Linda underneath Razzle, so Razzle at least can have a turn, and if we can stop, we don't need to handle the friendly NPCs.
Away! So
hold on, I'm double checking my
right now.
spell
Litney's
modifier.
going to run this attack, and we're going to just have these NPCs do whatever they can. That's 2 other NPCs have to be able to do something. Then Dinok moves, then you Razzle.
Okay.
Litney is rolling whatever she's rolling, but guess what? It doesn't really matter, because unless the guy has the ability to, on a hit, like move someone around, it's not going to change this attack. So he's going to.
That's a 21.
Okay,
21.
cool, that hits. Roll your damage.
Okay, he's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed on a hit?
Because he's poisoned.
Oh.
If target is poisoned, it must succeed on a Constitution save. Constitution saving throw again.
Let me roll the damage first.
That's a 17.
What's your spell save
Meets
DC?
it beats it.
Okay,
Litney has
cool.
a 17.
Yeah.
Here's
well,
the.
Anyway, good news for you is he failed the attack because of poison.
Yep.
So he just swings out his sword and misses you, unfortunately, because the putrid undead poisoning him with a stench and slashing into the back of his shoulder. And the sword misses you and slams into the table, breaking part of it and destroying some of the books on top.
And it takes 11 in slashing damage from that.
Okay.
The putrid undead.
Nice. So that would be.
I didn't specify the spell level.
No.
I should have cast it, so it's just level 3.
Yeah, it's fine. We're good there. This man over here sees the undead, and he's in the corner, and he's wondering what he's supposed to do. And he realizes his mission's at least more or less done. He's not gonna. He's gonna.
He can only go in here if he wants to avoid the aura. Because if he goes here, the door is in the way.
And if he enters,
he's gonna pull something out of his. He's gonna pull something out of his pocket, and he's gonna throw. He's gonna throw over here a gem. As he throws the gem there, I need everyone to make. I say Litney, Inadi, Zid, and Sara to
Oh.
make a Constitution saving throw as it's a gem of shatter.
Ooh.
Shatter
Shatter spell.
saving throw.
Yeah, it's a constitution.
No, you're not doing shit.
No, it's
Don't.
just specifically Litney and then these other NPCs. So Litney, make a Constitution saving throw.
I do have a question.
Actually, hold up. Maybe it's a gem. Actually, you're right. No. Seeing this, Sara would cast Counterspell on it.
I was gonna say.
And Shatter's a level 2 spell, even though this was this gem upcast at level 3, but it's still 3/3 beats it. So it turns off. So as soon as this gem crackles, and you see, by the way, Litney, for a second you're like, oh no. There's Inadi and Zid, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna reach out for my book and maybe try to stop it or something. A blackish green bolt of energy hits the gem and shatters it, just disintegrating it. Like as if, and Inadi, by the way, sees what's equivalent to the disintegration that destroyed her house. It's like, oh. So
when it's the NPC's turn, please don't move the man over here, because I'm planning to use my bonus action to the equivalent of Missy Step there next turn and damage the dragon.
All right, interesting.
You won't believe this, because I don't either. This random mook over here steps forward, and as you are looking that way to think about Misty Stepping, he does a natural 20 on you. Will this guy actually do damage?
Every single one of these players have crit.
Oh, right.
That's it. Finally, that's 22 points of damage, and that's the end of the anime NPC's turn. It's Dinok, it's your turn. Solstice, how much more HP do you have left?
Wait, they have already gone.
No, not this guy. He's in the corner.
Got hit 3 times.
Yeah, no. Yes, because each of them has 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
In fact, this guy should have attacked the second time, but I didn't. I saw him do a critical hit. I'm like, leave it be. You got it.
Yeah.
How much HP do you have left? This is amazing. You got so many crits in that it's not even like denting you, probably. I don't know. 14? 14 HP left?
Wonderful.
Yep.
Oh, wow. The dragon could just one-shot you. Okay, Dinok, your turn, Dinok. After you, Dinok, it's Razzle, and we're going to stop. We're going to immediately stop as soon as Razzle has that turn.
Dinok has no idea about the situation.
I mean, Dinok, you have a fucking 28%.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. No, hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. He has no idea about the all of the visual specifics. He just hears, oh, wonderful, there's a dragon.
Yeah.
God, they're after Orlando.
And
cool.
also, you heard just a grabbing sound, like, your filthy hands off of you.
Well, he has to trust in the fact that the wizard that somehow got to old age is able to handle himself.
Yeah.
And is going to go get up and go, Linda, just stay right here. And is gonna walk over here, walk through this wall, see the situation.
I feel like I need to specify. Our boy over here, this femboy dragon, is not a cat boy. Those are horns.
Yes, those are horns.
Actually, to rectify something he said to Linda, he would have said, if I'm not back in literal seconds, come out and help. And he'll walk out here, see a situation, and ask, Linda, do you mind helping me out? Let's not deal with this. Banishment on him. Fuck you.
Who?
Banishment on Orlando. Fuck no. On Orlando. Fuck you. You're not getting it. Fuck off.
Yeah. 5th level counterspell.
Cool. Can anyone else counterspell? Can the wizard right there counterspell?
I can counterspell, but I'm not in the room and cannot see.
Mary just used her counterspell.
If I was
Here-
not in the position I'm currently standing in, I would be
Litney-
able to counterspell.
Litney wasn't even looking that direction. That's the main thing. Litney was looking the opposite direction, so I wouldn't know if they'd be able to counterspell that.
I would assume that I can't see anything that's going on in that
the
room
thing
because
is that I want you to know, if you can't see the line, there is a straight line between you and the dragon. There's no obstructions, but the thing is, it is literally the exact opposite direction where you were staring at the window as the gnome was pulled out, and then the dragon's right behind you. Literally right
my
behind.
thought process is there's a gold fucking dragon 35 feet away with no obscurations, no nothing, and she hears a 5th level. She doesn't know it's a
Granted,
fifth level, but
her attention was also pulled to the ground because the shatter spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could counterspell if you want to try.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna match that 5th level with my own.
Oh shit!
Counterspelling a counterspell. Fun.
You're gonna auto pass the counterspell. Holy shit! He should have used a
Like,
higher level.
none of that.
He didn't think about that. Like,
Yeah. Actually,
So I guess Orlando's banished.
and he basically just says, "Tell him, War. Seriously, do every single one of you know counterspell? Is that not a cool spell anymore amongst all? It's like, is that not a unique spell amongst wizard anymore?"
I love how this guy. I love how this guy probably came in thinking that, oh yeah, this is going to be a walk in the park. Just the Solstice. Yeah, they haven't done much. Then, then I arrive. Then there's Mary. Then there's all the others, and they're like, "What the fuck is happening? Why the hell?"
If Litney couldn't cast counterspell, I was gonna ask Orlando.
Okay, so here's what's going on. Dinok, is that interview done?
No, it's not.
Wait, I got wait to deliver the counterspell.
Okay, you can do that afterwards. I'm so sorry.
So hold on. Banishment. Orlando's gone in a different plane of existence entirely. For 1 minute basically, and then you'll come back. Dinok then goes, "You're powerful. Goodbye," and just walks over here and says, "Cast a mention door on us," and we're leaving.
Okay.
You're not feeling Solstice.
No, you're fine. You got that. The entire reason they were there was to get that one guy. He's completely invalidating their entire purpose and fucking them.
So, Razzle, it's your turn.
Well, I might as well cause the distraction to help everyone flee. I pull out the Wand of Improbable Effect.
Oh, dear God.
Let's go! Please, for the love of God, do something good!
Oh my God! Wait.
If it's
let's see.
Table.
I got 22.
Oh, what's the table say? You never get anything fun that happens on a 22.
Let's
Shit,
see
I
what
get to teleport
happens.
up to 20 feet as a bonus action. On each of my turns, for the next minute.
That means the entirety of the combat.
What?
That's the entirety of this combat then.
Yeah, well, I might as well do the only other thing, which is, of course, my sorcery points.
So you're basically
quicken
Nightcrawler right now.
Pretty much.
There would have been a little bit more that Dinok would have said to Solstice specifically, but it doesn't really matter too much.
So I would
You
like to.
You do realize that if they don't flee, they can just wait 1 minute for him to pop back right up here.
It's a minute. Anything that's going to happen is going to already happen.
No, here's one thing I need to tell you. One important thing. Remember when he came in, he said we don't have a lot of time till the security system comes in.
Oh, fair enough.
Don't forget, this place is entirely within a barrier. It has a guardian dragon. That's
why
for
my quickening spell, Raz had a plan.
So here's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna tell you, you guys have actually won the encounter, but it's impossible to win the fight because it's not a fight.
Okay, cool. Raz,
yes,
it's gonna quicken spell.
Yeah.
A level. I don't know if I can Can I upcast Hideous Laughter?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Hideous Laughter?
I was going to upcast Hideous Laughter to see if I can restrain the dragon.
You know what? Go ahead. Because that is the only way you can prevent what's about to happen from happening.
Yeah, so it's level 4.
Let me just take a look at this. What does the spell say? Come on, please.
I don't know.
It's not loading. Okay, right. It's a level 1
creature of your
enchantment.
choice makes.
You can't upcast it.
Oh, damn it. Okay, let me look at make sure my spells.
I will say
Confusion's going to be a bad one because
absolutely.
everyone's going to.
I mean, you can't upcast it, but it still works the same way it works.
Yeah, it's
Right.
a creature. It absolutely would affect a dragon.
I mean, the question
I
is,
know.
do you want to make that attempt against an adult dragon?
Okay, what's the save?
Okay,
It's a
you know what?
wisdom
I'm
save.
going to tell you right now to not bother. Because you as
No,
a dragon...
no,
I'm going to tell
stop.
you right... No, I'm going to tell you...
Stop.
No,
What's
wait.
the save?
Stop.
I don't remember. Is it a wisdom?
It's a
Wisdom.
saving.
But listen, I'm going
So
to...
unless you
Stop.
bridge your stats, that is
Stop.
the worst stat of an adult gold dragon.
Stop. I'm going to tell you something you understand as a dragon. This is knowledge that other people might not immediately have it already.
Uh-huh.
This dragon 100% has legendary resistances.
Right.
This
to
don't forget,
saving throw.
adult dragons have legendary actions and resistances. This guy has them both. He's just not used it yet.
Okay, fine, whatever. I'm going
Listen,
to.
I appreciate what you're about. I just
I'm
didn't.
doing a different action.
I know. I just didn't want to lie to you, because you're a dragon. You'd know that.
Fair. By the way, while Led is thinking a little bit, Solstice, there would have been a little extra tidbit he would have said to you. He would have said, I'm leaving. I trust you to handle this. Do well. See ya. And just leaves.
You could at least have cast like bonus section heal on me.
Prick.
I don't. The only healing spell Razzle knows is Healing Word.
No, I said to Dinok.
Oh. Sorry.
He kind of also. He also knows Razzle can do that.
Also,
sure.
I have how
Yeah,
we
but
flavor
you-
the menu
That's,
casting counter
tucking
spell.
out. It's you that
Hey,
tucking
remind
out
me. This is
with a push
gone,
button.
right?
Yep, he's.
Yep.
You know what? Hold up. Let me just make this easy for all of you.
Oh no! Your uncle is dead.
Okay, right. Let's.
Also,
So
I
you
like
know
to
what? I'm
reiterate.
just gonna move him over here, just so we understand he's not there anymore.
Yeah,
You could use this symbol.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna change layer and put in the GM layer.
Yeah, that works.
So for anyone watching, effectively there we go. And if anyone's
Yeah.
looking at Table of Simulator.
Solstice.
Also,
Well, I only have a few things I could do.
Again.
I'd say I will just fuck him up then with my best thing I can do to fuck up his way of escaping. I have 3 bags of blinding powder,
Oh God.
which I remind you is just fucking metal shavings.
God.
oh, that's even worse.
Fuck with him.
Run up and throw it in his eyes.
Oh God.
That's even worse.
You're gonna piss him off.
So I'm gonna throw the blinding powder and then just keep going with the momentum. So it's like literally bonus action, quick run by. I don't care area. I'm just running for it.
Pocket sand.
What is
Nah,
that? Is that
no.
a deck save?
Never mind. Hold on. No, better option would be just run this direction for blinding powder. Hold on. Let me get D&D blinding powder up.
Jesus, bad roll. Solstice, you heal 17 hit points. He just casted a 5th level healing word on you.
17.
Okay, listen, all I'm gonna say is if you cast blinding powder, something funny might happen. Let's see. Was it?
It's not a spell, it's an item.
Have you tried? Is it a deck save? It's probably a deck save.
I think it's a con.
Fuck it.
dex save.
Hey, Star, remind me how the jade marbles of blinding light happen.
Oh God.
It's a hand grenade.
I don't remember.
You put a
You gave me
flashbang
the
directly
item.
into their eye and then let it go
doesn't
off.
Doesn't it have a description when I gave it to you?
Fuck, let me
Okay,
give it
listen.
one more go, because things get shifted around and I'm...
1 second, I'm looking.
No,
Okay,
because I think you gave me that in...
Well, that
If it
entire
was-
situation, by the way.
Again,
Dinok walks in,
Dude, just
sees
use your
Ancient
metal
Dread.
shavings. Okay, James also trapped light. That's fairy fire.
Well,
I'm telling you,
damn it.
It's useful.
if you use the shaving thing, that's honestly probably the best idea. And I'm gonna guess it's probably, I don't know, it's an item you got at level 1, right? It's probably a DC 13 deck save.
Yeah, but I'm using 3 bags worth of it.
You know what? If you're using all 3 bags, I'm gonna see each bag adds an extra 2 to the DC, maybe.
And even if it doesn't blind him, it's still gonna fuck up his eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a procedure called eye scraping. It's just as horrible.
Okay,
as you
well,
think
if
it
that's
is.
the case, it's a DC 15. Go for it.
If
So,
you're using
fun
every
fact.
bag, no, it's actually 17.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you can't go over 3 bags. We're gonna figure this out later, but I'm gonna say
Son of a bitch, can I do
failed.
anything
he
then?
failed.
No, wait. He failed.
Oh, he failed? Oh.
So as you like throw all of these lights, he's like, "Oh fuck!" You get the feeling it probably isn't as effective on a dragon as it is on a human, but he's still blinded. It's not as painful.
Wait, can I add on to this?
What do you mean it's not
can I
effective?
add on to
It's
this?
metal shavings.
Yeah, he's a gold dragon.
Can
He's
I-
made of metal.
Can I
Also,
add on to this respect? Can I add on to this
listeners-
respect for how I flavored counterspell?
Okay, go ahead.
Litney just throws rat shell in its face.
Wonderful.
She pops back into up by Litney's side,
So,
and then Raz comes in
Let's
with
end
the
this. Guys, let's end this.
guys. So, Razzle, has any of you done?
Yeah, I'm
So-
running over here.
So this is why I wanted to say what you did was funny, because with no longer any way to achieve achieve success, he uses his 3 legendary actions to cast a spell. He casts teleport because no one can counterspell him anymore. And here's a fun little fact: he was going to teleport his goons with him, but teleport says creatures you can see.
Get fucked.
Razzle for the win!
So
Yeah, we got
here,
people who can interrogate
here he
players.
teleports away, having only achieved 1 bit of success. He kidnapped Lariat, but he didn't kidnap the main target, and he's gone. He's a yearly
I'm
DD.
disappointed in Lariat.
All right, time to capture the goon.
And we're
I
gonna
need to
end.
buy more
We're
blinding
gonna
powder.
end this here. Actually, no. In fact, what I mean by that is, no, the combat's over. Effectively, these people are not strong enough to deal with you.
Well, clearly.
Very piece of
Oh,
fairy.
no, we're fucked,
So,
right, guys?
They're
Yeah.
done with. You have won this combat encounter. You have successfully thwarted their primary objective. You unfortunately failed with their second objective because I didn't expect them to just be like, well, I'm just gonna wrestle this man and just won.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll be-
very, by the way, I would like to say I am very disappointed in that fucking wizard. You are how powerful are you that you can't teleport out of a grapple?
He is
What
not
the
a
fuck?
he's not a combat wizard. He's not a powerful combat wizard. He's just a researcher.
He's a
You don't
scholar for crying
You
out
don't
loud.
need to be a combat wizard in order to know teleportation.
So
magic.
here's the
It's
fun
utility.
thing. It wasn't his turn.
Yeah, and you have to remember everything was happening all at once.
He could, like, if he wants to Misty Step, it has to be his turn. But now he
It doesn't
can't.
stop me from being disappointed in him. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
worry,
Listen,
Litney
I'm
will-
sorry. The old man who's basically a commoner who knows a bit of magic is unable to stop this.
What?
pain
I
god.
thought he was an archmage, huh?
Not Lariat.
Damn.
Lariat's not an archmage. Lariat's super smart. He He'd researched a lot of magic. He helped bring a lot of like magic that would have been lost back into the fold. He's effectively responsible for most of the visit list to be still like available and not completely gone. And he made that spell
don't
danger
worry.
sense. But he's not.
Litney could
He's
easily
like
find him.
he's like a level. He's like a level 3 at best.
Oh,
Yeah, don't worry. Litney-
I really
I-
wish I could
I-
have gotten some of the other rolls on the fucking sheet because there's ones that unequips all equipment from person, paralyzes 3 creatures around you.
By the
Up
way,
to 3 creatures, including you, paralyzed.
We're gonna end the session
Grinding it
here. It's
out.
been a wonderful time. By the way, if you look at the Stars Chronicles, you can see the current date is the 11th of September. We're gonna be yeah.
I highly disagree with him being level 3. He's over 200 years old. Plus. He should have again, at least he should be between 5 to 10, even as commoner.
Another time for this. I already mentioned my disappointment.
Another time.
Listen, I can explain to you his intricate backstory of why he's just really unlucky when it comes to the fact that he's not actually capable of magic somehow. He's barely made himself capable of magic through like learning or whatnot, but
Again,
Okay, that's fair.
to discuss it.
If there's lore,
another
there's
time.
lore.
that is lower about
Yeah.
the fact that he's don't forget
I
half elf, half
severely
dwarf.
overestimated that
Fair enough.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Before
Yes, hope you guys enjoyed
we
this.
end, I'd like to just bring everyone's attention to one small thing. So, I have made this website, which you guys are aware of, the Stardust Chronicler.
yes.
If you guys could go to the website really quickly,
Yeah.
here in general chat, I'm posting it. I would
Yes.
like you
Already there.
to just scroll to the second page, which is an advertisement.
Oh, I already saw it. I saw it this morning. Way ahead of you.
Le Circuit. I can't pronounce it. It's in French.
Yeah. Still, it's amazing. It's amazing.
So this is what you guys are going to. This is it is a little taste for what's going to come next.
That's awesome. I, by the way, would like to say, I have a few ideas for what can be in the next paper, but, you know.
Also, by
I'm
the
gonna-
way,
hold on.
Sara, congratulations on playing a big role in saving your dad.
What do you mean?
You actually fucking dealt damage to the dragon. You just like the dragon was like, and you just like nope.
I mean,
Yeah.
You
I'm not gonna lie,
you effectively
you are a
stun locked the
fart.
dragon. The dragon would have like been laser focused on like being like, okay, I'm here, I'm gonna grab you, I'm gonna teleport. But the moment he got sat between you and Solstice, he's just like, oh no, what am I doing?
And it's a shame. I can't
Like you know
have
what they say, all plans until you get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Legitimate.
I'm gonna be honest.
It is a-
If he had,
End stream now.
if he had